Sip, guys.
Hydrate or die straight.
We're good to go, guys. Welcome, Wanderers, back to Records of the Realm. This is Darkness Arc. This is the Darkness Crew, and we are ready to get down tonight. Guys,
I mean, now he's down, taking a nap for 4 days.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other thing. Everyone, you guys make some noise real quick, just to make sure I got your audios.
Hello.
I am
We are guys.
Who are
making
you,
noise
Vincent?
specifically
Noise.
for y'all.
All right, hey.
Throw it back.
Don't tell me what to do.
He's a DM. He tells you what to
I'll
do.
do what I want.
I don't. I cooperatively play with my players.
We'll do what we want, probably with consequences.
Cooperatively, throw it back.
Anyways, hi guys, welcome back. We're gonna do a quick round of intros, quick recap, and then we're gonna pop right into the session. Also, if any of you are here from either earlier today with our Glitter Hearts Code Lyoko spinoff, or from maybe you were at I was just at the convention, another anime convention, and saw me and Meg doing a panel. We appreciate you guys and are excited to have you here on our adventures. If you're some of the other people who are just here to hang out with us, as you always are, love having you. First, hi, I'm Vinny or Vander from Vander.Vision. I do cosplay photography, videography, and make TTRPG content, and my pronouns are he, him. I am your record keeper for the evening. Jay, start us off, please.
Hey everyone, I'm Jay. I use they them pronouns, and tonight I will be your friendly neighborhood Firbolg Nymtheria who uses she they pronouns. You can find me over at Instagram at Jay the Gay Cosplays, and other than that, the only other thing that I got going on coming up soon is a Candela Obscura one shot, DM'd by the wonderful Jocelyn, which I'm very excited for, and yeah, happy to be here, live from the inside of Vinny's wallet.
We're never going to let that joke go.
This is fine.
The reactions you give us.
I'm glad we got away from happy to be here, I guess. I don't know. Jocelyn, up over to you.
Hi, everyone. My name's Jocelyn. I use they, she pronouns, and I am playing Phailyn, your Star Elf Ranger, who is a little more confident than they were before, uses they, them pronouns. I am the proprietor of the Tipsy Tiger and the creator of the world Romithra. You can find me at the Tipsy Tiger on Twitch and on TikTok, or put periods in between the words on Instagram and Threads. And like Jay said, I am running a Candela Obscura one-shot on this channel on Thursday the 24th, which will be very, very fun. Some eerie, creepy body horror times. And I also will be running... I just finished up Ghosts and Galas. Vinny was a part of that. It was a great time. We will be doing Haunted Plans and Hand Fans on November 1st, and then the following Friday. So yeah, lots of good things going on. And I did escape from Vinny's house last session, but the rent's too high everywhere else. So I have been welcomed back into what used to be my room, but Lark remade it into an exercise room. So now I awkwardly have an air mattress to sleep on.
Nice.
That tracks.
Double check your Google Meets and make sure that it's picking up your audio so you have captions, by the way. Over to Lark.
Hi, coming at you from the inside of Vinny's fucking walls. Planning my revenge. I don't know where the story is going. I'm Lark. She, they. I play Kelliat, the Drunken monk, he, him. You can find me at Exalted Lark on most all other social medias. And yeah, excited to play today.
Vinny, hopefully the captions should be fixed now. Thanks for pointing that out for me.
They are. All right, over to Joe.
What's up, geeks? I'm Joe from New Age Geeks. You can find me everywhere at New Age Geeks and New Age Cosplay, where I do some cosplay stuff. Over on New Age Geeks, we got it's a big week for us this week. We got a bunch of things going on. We got Forging Fates tomorrow. We've got Tuesday. We've got the launch of a mini series featuring me and Tech called Forgotten Symphony. We're going to play Call of Cthulhu. So we're probably going to die. I'm playing Dick Dan Diamond, the detective. I just needed to say that.
Triple D?
Fucking chef's kiss.
Robbing these D's out here. Thursday, I'm interviewing AJ Winters from Winter's Tale Co., the runner of the fucking massive game Castleton. We're going to dive into all that stuff. And then Saturday, I'm running a 24-hour stream to raise money for Gen Con. No, PAX.
One of those. All right, Tech, over to you.
What's up, everybody? We're coming into the last 2 weeks of October, so we're still here for the Weekly Freakly. It's your boy coming straight out of the garage. They have a nice little setup in the garage. He also has a koi pond in his garage. Don't ask me how it got there, but I'm just happy to be here. Yeah, I said it. I'm happy to be here. You can catch me everywhere. TEKFROST. Social media wise, right now we're doing some really big things. One of the things that we're doing is setting up our YouTube channel. It's actually like on the way. We got another artist that just joined us, and she's doing phenomenal. Also the Hen House, which is the one shot that no longer is a one shot that we set up, because it takes way too damn long, and I did not know what I was talking about when one shots were one shots. That is going well. Also, that got pushed back though. We will be doing a couple one shots sessions in November. Today I will be playing your favorite Fractima Kenku, Balmor, and Ruff. And that's it.
Hell yeah. And then back after a week away with her character totally fine. Nothing happened at all.
Totally fine.
Zella.
Hey guys, I'm Crazella. You guys already know that I'm here on Twitch and most social medias. My pronouns are she, her. This week we're in the kitchen, and it's because I'm making a birthday cake because my birthday is next Thursday. But we're just gonna ignore that for a minute. I'm gonna be playing Mama Nea, who was missing last week, and is back this week. I always have a lot of birthdays this time of year. But two things that are going on this week. One, next Saturday, I will be running my spooky heist session with Tech, who is one of my players, and two other fantastic people. And my children are being feral right now, but it's fine. And then also there was something else. Oh yeah, my fantastic hat that I'm wearing. I got it from a friend of mine who is the Weaving Wizard over on Facebook. So if you guys want to go check her out, she is fantastic. I love this hat, and I will not be taking it off. So, all right, guys.
I have a question.
Yes.
Z. You said you always have a lot of birthdays this time of year. Does the birthdays change for you, or do they remain the same?
Just in my mind, I forget about them, including my own. Okay. Literally, so it was my birthday. It's my birthday this week. It was my daughter's last week, and next week is my husband's birthday.
Yeah, it's crazy how you
It's
never know when those
a
are
lot
coming
back to back.
Yeah.
House full of
Yeah.
Scorpios.
Next year it'll be 1 week ahead. Every birthday's 1 week ahead.
It's
Right,
it's
right.
like a leap year. Just they move.
Sneaky fucking birthdays.
Everyone was
Man, I
busy
forgot
in January.
I forgot it was happening.
Anyways, now that we've got all that set up, Jocelyn, you mind taking us back in with some deets from last week?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot happened last week, but essentially we fought what was referred to as the Chronal Beast, this humongous creature made of time that manifested in a sort of shifting mirrorscape that we were attacking. We all saw versions of ourselves from the past and the future in the reflections. And as we attacked it, some of us realized more quickly than others that projectiles would be fired back, sometimes causing damage to the creature and then hurting NPCs in the room, or in a worst case scenario, completely coming back to who shot it. But a lot of things happened, everyone bringing their A game as much as they could to take this thing down, with a couple of us even going down or almost down in the process. But we were successful in the end. Despite everything, we had some great moments, a spike growth and spiritual guardians slow down from Malkith and Nymtheria, Kelliat being temporarily transported into a mirror realm before coming back and essentially punching through bottles of acid, Balmor and Ruff shooting and casting fairy fire to ensure we got damage. Phailyn used their inkwell arrow in order to drop the creature's AC from 17 to 11. And our dear Aranea, who was played by me, did so many Eldritch Blasts, and we're so proud of her. However, as we got to the end of the battle, the creature straight up killed Jesper on his way to try to get to the rope trick that Mori was in. But thanks to Nim's Flame Blade and Malkith taking 3 additional levels of exhaustion, getting to 5 levels of exhaustion by the end of the battle with a combined, because he did some for Phailyn earlier. They were able to destroy the monster by cutting it in half. We very quickly began to do damage control. We ended up wondering what we could do, as this is the first time Maury has ever met Jesper, and we felt pretty bad that it would be, oh, the person who's going to eventually be your husband in your timeline is totally dead. Sorry about that. And Balmor ended up praying to Halal, the trickster god, and Balmor said that if Halal gave him something to bring back Jesper, he would not fight the severing of himself and Ruff. In response, Halal dropped a cubic zirconia worth about 1,000 gold from the ceiling, allowing us to have the healer in the room revivify Jesper and bringing him back for what would be the last time he ever saw his wife and his son, as the sands of time in him were the remaining sand of time of him was shattered by the attack. Phailyn ended up convincing Maury to leave the rope trick, telling Maury that this would be someone very important to her, while Kelliat and Najir discussed what was next for the son, who now, with his own sands of time, was hoping that perhaps his random aging would stop. And we ended up having conversations about who people were praying to, including the revelation to Phailyn that Balmor and Ruff are Fractima. And we ended out with Malkith, exhausted, lying his head on Kelliat's lap. And that's where we are.
That is where you are. And from what I remember last time, we agreed that we were just going to let you guys all nap.
Yeah.
We were going to just wake up next day, one long rest done for everybody. So everyone but one person will be back up to full after a nice long rest. So you all, whatever happened afterwards, maybe you ate a little more, drank a little more, had a few more conversations, but you all definitely needed to sleep. So eventually you got back to, I believe, the Flow Inn is where you guys were staying.
Yes, we got rooms at the Flow Inn.
So we went back to the Flow Inn, or you guys can go to other places to sleep if you know other places, but either way, you settle down, get your long rest in, and are able to wake up the next morning. Obviously, we know that, like, I think 2/3 of you guys wake up a little bit earlier than the others. So if there's something that you guys specifically want to do, go ahead and just say it now. If not, we'll just say you all wake up around the same time and start doing stuff. And Malkith, you can drop your exhaustion from 5 to 4, I think.
I think that because Kelliat and I both trance, Phailyn is going to approach Kelliat in the morning with just a heaping plate of greasy food.
Kelliat is like over Malkith in bed, drawing on his face, and Malkith has like a little like Italian curly mustache on the front of his mask.
Incredible. You see Phailyn comes over and starts giggling and puts the food down and says, for you, and when he wakes up, I'm sure he'll be thrilled with your artistic touches.
Hands you the marker in case you want to add something.
Phailyn draws a little flower on the mask.
There we go. How you holding up?
Whew. You know, I have not been knocked down like that ever. It was definitely different. I definitely am not suffering as much as this one. Looks down at Mal, just out.
He's got some drool coming down the side of his face.
Sizzling. Horrifying.
Yeah, no, that was definitely not as bad as the dragon fight, because we did win this one, but definitely rough. Well, not rough, like tough.
Tough and
Ruff is just gonna wave like.
Oh no, you sorry, buddy. ROUGH.
Yeah, rough isn't bad, not rough isn't cool like you.
Rough and tough and other stuff.
Just walks like, all right, whatever, cool. Just walks away.
So I am probably going to visit the Geyser Gardens today if you want to come with. I'm going to see if Nim wants to go too. I'm assuming Mal is just down for the count. That's kind of my assumption.
Yeah. We'll, I don't know, prop him up on some pillows so he doesn't like I don't know, die in his sleep. I don't know what happens when you're this exhausted. Is this like a coma? I don't know.
One thing that you guys notice who've been around them a lot, Malkith has a glow that encompasses most of their form. You notice that most of it, it's like the lowest form of coal. Like, you're like, oh, there might be heat coming from that. For the most of what you can see, I don't know how open-chested currently Malkith might be.
He sleeps with it open. He's gonna let the air on the skin.
You can see that everything that is normally like magma-esque on them is currently almost doused, like almost completely out from how much he really lost, except for specifically the emblem that is carved onto his chest that you tried to show you before. That one thing is still shining, maybe too bright right now.
Can I put one of the hot rocks on him without hurting him?
There's only one way to find out.
No.
No, I don't want to kill him by accident.
Yeah, I think. Are you like looking at the rocks like you think you're gonna?
No, that's an open book.
Maybe when he's less tired, we can experiment with that.
It's like what if we just like hot stone massaged him, but like with this like not maybe as hot rocks and like put him in like
maybe
a little stove
rocks that
in an
are
oven?
more maybe rocks that are less boiling. And you notice, Kelliat, I fish into my pocket and pull out a little potpourri and put it on the nightstand. And it is sunflowers.
Smells nice. What's it for?
Oh, I know Mal struggles with certain smells, so I've been leaving him some potpourri. He has no idea, which is fine.
Nice. Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate you.
Malkith,
Also,
roll me
he
a
got
perception
really
check
mad-
with disadvantage.
Also, he was really mad at Leon yesterday. I don't get it. He.
Why is he mad at Leon?
Two? Sleeping
I
like
don't
a
know.
babe.
We were talking about, we hope Leon didn't die, and I think I heard Mal say "fuck Leon." I was very confused.
Oh. But Leon's so cool.
I know, right? All right, I think as the time rolls around, Phailyn is going to, because Aranea's not up, Phailyn is going to be like, I'm going to try being the parent friend. And Phailyn is going to get, like, greasy hangover food, even though it's not drunk, it's battle-weary, and basically would have been keeping tabs of what they saw you enjoy and leave them on everyone's table so that the smell can kind of wake you up naturally. And then walks over and draws one more flower on Malkith's mask.
That too. It's what you deal with, bud. Cool. Anything from either the Fractima or our monk friend before everyone else wakes up?
Is Nazir staying at the Flow Inn also? Or is he on the boat?
I don't remember where I had them stay. I won't lie. We can say they're staying at the Flow Inn.
Okay. I just want to check and make sure Nazir didn't turn into like a baby or like an ancient decrepit old man.
Sure. With a quick look around, I'm not going to make you struggle for this. You either would know that that's where he is or be able to find the person with the giant megafauna forged. Not too difficultly. What you find pretty early in the day is you find Nazir outside sitting pretty alone, but an adult, same as he looked the day before. Currently just sitting by himself on like a short pumice pillar.
Hell yeah, man. Same age.
Are you saying that to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
It takes a bit before the like body registers that a voice is talking to him, and he double takes his head churn, and you just see there are tears down his face.
Oh. Give me 1 second to take my foot out of my mouth.
Sorry.
What's going on? Are you good? Well, clearly you're not good. Hold on, let me take my foot out of my mouth again. I have so many feet in my mouth.
That's a weird choice. He passed this morning.
Is Maury still here, or did Maury?
She's going. We didn't do a lot of talking, but a little bit. She met Lumina, so she wouldn't be scared of her next time, and she's taking a moment to explore a place without trying to run away from something. So I'm just letting her have a few moments of being her before she has to be a mom. So, and I'm trying
That's
to.
fair.
I don't know what I'm trying to do right now. I'll be honest.
That's okay. I mean, we're gonna go do something. Phailyn said she wanted to go somewhere, and honestly, I was kind of busy drawing stuff on Malcolm's face, and I kind of forgot where we were going. But you're welcome to come with us if you want, or if you just want to be by yourself. I get that too. But if you come along, you don't have to talk or to say anything or do anything.
You might see me. I also might wait and see if she comes back and wants to talk a little more. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's totally chill. Yeah.
It's an awkward silence now, isn't it? I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. No, listen, ever since all this stuff happened, well, actually, not even before that, I've been very well acquainted with the awkward silence. It doesn't hurt me anymore.
That makes one of us. Okay. That's good. Great skill. Really excited
Yeah,
about your
but I meant what I
monastery.
said before. If you ever need people, monastery's there for you. And so are we.
He gives a nod, like if he starts saying words, it's gonna end badly for him.
It's Kelliat just like punches him non-lethally in the arm. And it's like, okay, bye.
Cool. Yeah. You check in. He's there's definitely an aura around him, like a physical aura that like you watch people like wandering avoid, like naturally, just be like, yeah, no, I don't like the juju over here, and just keep going a different way. But
Right, you walk away.
he's gonna keep there for a moment.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Fractima stuff. Y'all good? Got a thing?
I was just gonna have, and I mean, we can kind of not gloss over it, but just like kind of talk about it rather than do the actual scene. But I was gonna have Balmor and Ruff finally have a talk about what Ruff wanted or wants. And she's gonna stay. Like they're more signing towards each other, and she's gonna stay closer towards the. Don't worry about it. This isn't something that's gonna bother you. You're gonna be okay. I'm just tired of being hurt when you're hurt, and I care about you. And Balmor is just going to look at her and say, I love you, and I'm happy you want to be your own person, and you deserve that, and I won't stand in your way. And after that, they're right back to being regular brother and sister, and like nothing ever happened.
We love it. All right. The rest of you, Chuckle Fox, wake up. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life.
And Malcolm
Are you
is
feeling
feeling
good?
bad.
Oh,
And he's
Oh.
feeling shitty.
Oh no. Oh man. Well, Nim has had not the best sleep. I mean, kind of it's like it's one of those sleeps where it's like you're knocked out because of how much pain you're in, but it's like still like vaguely uncomfortable and like you're still like tossing and turning. That's the kind of sleep that they had. So it was just not the best. So Nim is kind of just like slowly like waking up and like just like not fully there and just needs a moment, needs a quiet moment. So they're gonna be sitting down and cracking open the journal that Ruff got them, that Ruff stole for them, rightfully so. And they will be just like sitting there blankly figuring out what the heck to write, and nothing is coming to their brain. So I'm just
Hashtag relatable.
Balmor would like to approach you if that was all right, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
What you say like that?
You may approach the bench. Anyway.
No, Balmor's just gonna come up and sit in front of you, like crisscross in front of you. You having some troubles writing?
Yeah, sometimes when I want to journal or when I want to just like get thoughts out, sometimes it's like all of a sudden like my inner voice is like not there. You ever get that? Like it's like you're trying to write and then it's just like there's nothing there.
Yeah, that happens. Normally, Ruff's just screaming in there, so we just try to talk about random things if possible, or get feelings out that way. Something that might help you. Write about our battle. How you felt.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a doozy of a battle, wasn't it?
I don't remember most of it. I shot myself, so
Yeah. That's why I said it was a doozy because you weren't really there.
I know you
Thank you
said
for letting me know.
I know you said shot yourself, but it sounded like you said shat yourself, and I need you to know that.
Look, two things can be true.
Did you chat yourself while you shot yourself? Because that's a lot.
Well, not at the same time, but one definitely happened first. I don't know which one. I don't remember, but it happened.
Okay.
But
That's definitely anyway.
you had one of the most impressive kills I've ever seen. You should be proud of that.
I am proud. I just it's not often that I kill creatures, even if it's out of an act of desperation.
That's fair. I mean, how did it feel getting the last hit, getting that final cut, it falling and being ripped apart in front of you? How did that make you feel?
It felt like I was trying to. You see them is just like really struggling for a moment, and also because like they haven't had like their usual like nice warm cup of tea that they normally have in the morning to get them going, but it's okay. They're gonna get there. But Nim finally says, "It felt like I was just being charged and pushed, like you know where you when you have like all of that, like there's like a bunch of energy in you that sometimes just gets stored there for so long, so much, a lot of like anger and other feelings, and then it just."
You were talking to the wrong sibling for that one. Ruff is definitely the one that has a burst of energy and a burst of emotions, but when it does happen, I remember feeling it. So, I guess in a way.
Twin thing, like being able to feel each other's feelings.
In a way, we're
Really? Oh,
a special kind of special kind of twins, but yeah, we can feel each other's feelings.
I was just about to ask, does Nim know that Balmor and Ruff are Kenku? Fractima? Well, they obviously Kenku, but Fractima.
If you'd like to roll me a history check, DC 16 or higher, to at least understand Fractima, like have a basic knowledge of Fractima.
It's a nat 1, my guy.
That'd be a no.
Yeah.
Even if I told you we were Fractima, you'd be like, I don't know. Whatever.
What the fuck is a Fractima?
But yeah, Balmor is going to close his eyes and go 3, 2. And as he says 2, you just see Ruff walking in the room from the ceiling.
How
Like, yeah.
how did you know that was gonna happen?
Ruff, don't do. And then as soon as he says that, like, she has like ink and she opens it and it just falls to the floor instead because she upside down. Like, she was thinking that if she could open the ink, she could give it to you to help write.
Thank you for that. I deeply appreciate that. I'm not mad at all that it dropped. I use shape water and I just clean it off the floor as much as I can.
There will be a stain,
Yeah.
but you can pick up the ink.
What is the spell called again?
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Can I get rid of the stain?
The cleaning spell, yeah.
Yep. He's gonna look back and be like, Ruff, clean up after yourself. Remember that, okay? And she's gonna be like, and then just like wave her hand and it just like it lifts off the ground. And then she like leans, she puts it over Malkith and it's just Balmor's gonna be like, no.
That would be really funny. That'd be really funny though. Even just like, can we just do like a little bit? He's already got other stuff on him.
Like Ruff just drops a little. It's just like right on his cheek. And
Like
just
a
throws the rest of it out of the window.
Man's almost died for y'all.
We love you, Mal. Go back
Almost
to sleep.
died for y'all. Ruff was back behind him like, you got this.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, Balmor a bit more serious. I used to write also. And that's where my creativity came from. And you seem also like someone who likes to create and look into how things are alive and certain beings, and that's not easy.
No, it's not. It's something that I've, been around my entire life. My parents were actually, funny enough, I don't know how this happened, but like funny enough, like they were clerics of our little village, and so they would run, kind of like, I don't know how you would call it, like doctor. Then they helped heal people, and so I guess that's where I got that from. But yeah, I've definitely been surrounded by that. Nim quickly changes the subject. But what did you used to like to write about?
The people that we saved.
So you would be able to keep their memory alive.
Oh no, they would owe us money.
Oh.
It's kind of the
No.
point of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took it the other way. Oh, you meant to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean their memory was kept alive because we kept them alive. If they died, I wouldn't really write about them. That's like for the newspaper and stuff like that. But mostly,
Okay.
yeah. Got to pay your debts,
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Other than that, I would take notes on people, how they act, things they say. I've gotten to know most of you quite a bit as we got to sit back and listen to conversations and get to know your backstories. I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
plenty of notes on you if one day you'd like to sit down and give me any more.
Absolutely, I could. Yeah, that'd be something that I wouldn't mind telling someone else my story at some point.
Ruff is going to start saying all of the things that we have notes on you for.
Oh.
It's a lot, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah.
I'm just here like, I've done a lot of things, haven't I?
No, she's just cataloging everything you say.
Oh. Wow, that's actually a really helpful skill.
Mm-hmm. She also cataloged everything your brother said.
You Oh, okay. All right. Well, if we ever meet him again and we need to put him in his place again, you can always play some things back to him that he said. I don't know if he'd take to that very well, but that'd certainly be a way to shake him up a bit.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic. I mean, we'll try to make sure that Ruff doesn't say the stuff that y'all said when he was gone. But yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. Well,
We're actually gonna head back to the ship. I didn't know if you guys were gonna stay here or.
I think I was gonna head over to. I wanted to check out the garden before we left. I didn't know if we had time to do any of that.
If you'd like, I'm pretty sure Ruff would love to go with you to the garden.
Adam, is Ruff still on the ceiling?
Yeah, still walking
I've just
around.
been looking up.
Like she's just like jumping up and down from the ceiling into the floor.
Okay.
Um,
Ruff,
exactly
do you wanna come with us? I mean, I don't know who else will be joining me, but if you wanna come.
and she points over to the bed. Hothead?
um Are you wondering if Mal's gonna come? I mean, he looks really exhausted. It looks like he might need to continue resting.
I cause less problems and like shoo him away. Like,
At this point, Phailyn is going to come in with a cup of tea for Nim and then something for Aranea. And to make sure Aranea is up and ready to go.
Thank you.
Naya
Phailyn.
would go ahead and just take the tea and just like quietly drink like. Are we going to leave soon?
Are you in a rush?
No, but I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I was thinking of going to the gardens. I think I heard you say something about it, Nim. So if you want to go, I'm happy to go with you. And looks up Ruff if she wants to go.
Ruff is just gonna give a nod.
I think I might go back to the spa and see if maybe they have anything that will help with, as I'm like gesturing over to Malkith. Maybe something with exhaustion? I don't know.
That sounds smart. You definitely need something. Are you okay?
Who?
Children shenanigans. Was a question to Aranea.
Sorry guys, like everyone in my house is getting sick right now.
Oh no.
So I just ate a pumpkin seed. I think I'm just tired.
We had a big battle. Yeah, I think we're all feeling it a little bit. But you do what you need to do. And that is A-okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine. It's just.
Yeah, definitely fine. Definitely not unable to move or anything like that.
I can move.
Mal, do you just want to come with me? I can have my unseen servant carry you.
I can walk. I'm not a child.
Can
Also,
you?
I can. I can move at half speed at this point.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it might just be faster if.
Just paint me like one of your French girls. But I also promised Joss that.
French.
Who?
I also promised Fi. I
Well,
promised
this is
Fi. Go with them to the garden.
Oh, we're all going to the garden. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can all go to the garden. Maybe
Mal, if you're not feeling well, you don't have to go. It's really okay.
But I made a promise, and I always follow through on those.
Okay, but the moment you don't feel well, you go with Aranea to the healing eruption, or I'm going to be very cross.
I was gonna think of something funny to say, but I just give up. I'm not even gonna try.
Oh my god, he's dying. He's
Oh my
dying.
god, I
guys.
was gonna say, he's dying! No, Aranea, get to the healing eruption!
he's not
He
dying.
can't think of a witty remark.
Can't think of
He's fine.
anything to say!
He can't even tell that I'm painting his toenails right now.
Wait, hold on.
Fantastic.
Kelliat, what color? What color?
Magenta.
Oh, that looks fabulous.
Couple
is all
steps
I
there.
can say.
I was like, what's a color? I don't know.
There's a lot of colors, man. I
It looks
will also-
fabulous.
Don't care.
There's like 10
I
or 12
also-
of them. There's like so many.
I also
colors.
like the idea that now Phailyn is no longer in the game. It's just Jocelyn. Apparently, that's just the thing that is happening.
It's an
I made a
isekai
promise to
game now.
Joss.
Jocelyn got hit by a Japanese-style truck and has now been reincarnated as Phailyn.
I will tell you right now,
Drunken.
having Jocelyn in your party, useless.
I don't know. Auras of anxiety would probably do something to enemies.
I want to be mad at you for that, but that was really good.
Anyway,
How-
New
How
paladin
dare
oath.
you?
Because
dare
you're
you.
making me doubt myself. Stop.
Oath of the ancients, of the anxious. Anyways,
I quit Records of the Realms.
oh,
love you too.
okay, bye.
All right, I'm gonna say that the whole group, except I think Arnea, you're specifically gonna go to healing eruptions to.
Yeah, to see if they have
Perhaps.
any kind of like snacky or drink or something that would help with exhaustion.
Definitely could
Do
do
you mind
that.
if Balmor? Do you mind if Balmor joins you with that one?
By all means.
Splitting the Kenkus up.
Yeah, split the party. Always good.
No.
Let's start with the healing eruptions squad then. I mean, you guys have been there before. It's not too far of a jaunt. It actually probably is pretty far of a jaunt. I just don't remember because I don't have the map open right now, which is totally fine. DMs, it's okay. Just fuck around, find out on your own world.
Just a
It's okay.
brisk walk. Scenic route.
Yeah, you guys head off to healing eruptions. I mean, you spill the minerals. You know, it's going to be a nice, good soak if you decide to soak. But it sounds like you guys are not in for that. You're looking for some supplies. I'll leave it to you. When you get there, there's the same octanoid person at the front desk that just seems to be doodling on a piece of paper right now. And you may do what you wish.
Yeah, I think Neo would walk up and just very casually just like elbow on the counter. Hello.
Oh, hello. What? We had you guys here yesterday, I believe.
Yes, I'm trying to get something for a friend. They're very exhausted. If you guys have anything that would help with healing more quickly.
We certainly have items that help healing and some restorative properties. How bad off would you say?
Pretty bad. Very bad. He almost died. So bad.
Right. A moment. I can check our shop for a few things. And with a confused look, gets up and begins to head off to go into the wares and see if she can find anything.
You also get drugs.
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 Yeah, I will say, snorting some anti-magic shit and then doing 5 levels of exhaustion.
Now
Not
why?
the combo.
Sounds terrible.
I do what I want.
The
That's
dichotomy
terrible.
of Malkith. I made a promise to Phailyn and I can't break it. Also, I'm gonna eat this anti-magic material. Bye!
There's only one way to find out. Let's go.
She comes back and has a fairly worried expression on us and says, we do have an item that could do that. We have a potion. But it is very rare, literally. Very rare. So it would be hard to part with without a fairly big price tag attached to it.
So, did you have something? You know it? All right. So, Balmor is gonna kind of lean in. So there was this thing that attacked the city yesterday. And I'm pretty sure it hurt a lot of people, and it might have hurt even more people if a select few people didn't stop it, and he was one of the ones that did. and he almost lost his life doing so. Is there a way that we can get some type of discount, or as somebody that almost died for this city, and I know you probably don't care too much, but
I mean, I'm just like, I'm not in charge. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
but you are in charge. No, I got you. I'm not the one that should have shut up. This is why I was telling you to do it.
I'm here for the ride. Let's go. My power of charisma to you.
19.
There we go.
19. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Give me. I will talk to the actual man in charge. I believe we gave you guys free passes yesterday, so I can see if there's a way to talk to him about it. Just give me a few. And gets back up and heads inside. And is away for a few minutes. As she's away for a few minutes, eventually there's a from behind you two as a drow in what looks to be like simple leathers, but is wearing shoes very similar to what Ruff and Balmor are wearing, with some flight capabilities, is just standing there looking between the two of you. Are one of you Balmor?
That would be me, yes.
Right. This is for you. Can you sign?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course.
We get sued.
For real,
Served.
Naya
Getting
is
served.
giving all of the looks of like, she
all
does
of
not
that-
trust this.
All of that damage that happened to that tower, somebody has to pay. So,
It's
thanks for
not gonna
admitting.
be us.
Right. Thank you. And just runs off.
think
Did
I
you
just-
read what I was gonna say?
What the?
I think I
read it
just
all?
gave. I think I just gave my name to somebody. This is gonna be bad.
Did you not read what you just signed?
You were also
No.
handed a small package too.
Oh, okay. Well, I have this. Cool. Does it say anything on the package, or?
There is a crest that you would know stamped on the outside of Kelliat's family crest.
Okay. Just go ahead and open the package.
When you open the package, it seems like the actual package is also part of a letter. And the first thing that you see, it's very easy to see, is actually a very finely cut sapphire of like a dark shade of blue. Inside there's a note that says, "The blues made me think of you. Hope you're okay. K."
So, who is that from?
Oh.
Was what from?
Did I see what he pulled out?
Roll,
of the
roll a sleight of
package?
hand, roll a perception check if y'all gonna be shits about it.
Oh, peeps. It's only an 11.
Yay.
That's a nat one here.
No.
Yes.
It's fine.
You see a
I
letter.
roll low.
You see a letter or an open package in Ruff's in Balmor's hand, but you don't see anything else.
I'm just gonna open my hand. She's thinking of me.
Good.
Gross.
You're not there.
I'm going to show Kelliat this when we see each other.
And I'm going to laugh when Kelliat punches your face.
And I'm gonna laugh when I kiss his sister.
I'm not sure if Kelliat's sister would appreciate that.
The kiss?
You laughing when you're doing it.
Well, I mean, she would know exactly why I'm doing it.
She would,
Are
to be
you-
fair.
Yeah.
Are you going to send another gift in the return?
Is there? What can I send that's here? I mean, I guess I could send her. I don't want to send her drugs like they gave Kelliat.
Let's not
I-
do that. I don't
Yeah.
think she would like that very much. What about
Yeah.
You should totally
a
do
baked
that.
good?
Totally, you should do that. That won't go badly at all.
Would you mind helping me pick something out?
What,
I mean,
what does she like?
out of the group, I think you're the only one of us that has like a successful relationship, or
That's
had.
what you want to call it. I'm not
I mean,
really
it's
sure.
I mean, it's more successful than anybody else has said so far.
Yes, just losing my memory and not remembering. It's yes, perfect. I'm not currently seeing anyone, so
But
why don't you just get her like a nice bottle of wine or like something nice?
I've
See, if
never
only there was
dated.
someone you knew who knew what she liked that could help you, you stupid little bitch.
God damn!
Oh, Kelliat, you okay?
Whoa,
He would
got
not take
mad.
Kelliat's advice.
Kelliat's just
walking
radiating
inside-
anger for some reason right now.
Yeah, we're walking
We
in the
just
gardens,
end
and
that.
we're walking in the
This-
gardens, and we can feel Kelliat like Super Saiyan, and we're like, "What the hell?"
This
don't
is
know what's
roleplay.
happening.
Leave me
Aw.
alone.
That's what happens when your bro's injured, you know? Sometimes you just got anger.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll wait for the
Yeah.
Octonoid to get back and ask.
She returns and sees you guys having a discussion and like, why don't you get her wine? And just, it's like, okay. So we do have a potion of vitality that we could sell. Normally, it goes for over 1,000 gold. We could reduce the price down to about 700.
We don't have.
Not broke, bitch, DM.
Turn me into
Look,
the most
I've given you guys
expensive
plenty
fish
of random
and
things with
sell
magic
me.
capabilities. I'm sorry I'm not going to give you the very rare potion for 20 gold.
You are wanting us to get kicked out of this town, is what's happening. I have a high sleight of hand and
do
stealth.
it.
All we
Do
have
it.
to do is just
Bad.
put Malkus on the boat, and he'll just sit there.
Yeah,
Turn me into a
Phailyn
fish.
literally starts radiating similarly to Kelliat upon feeling that Balmor is plotting goddamn crime. Do not get us kicked out of another time. I swear to God.
Somehow
already about to
Malkith and
leave.
Nymtheria, who had probably the worst days ever yesterday, are currently the calmest of the group that's just chilling.
You could just turn me
Above
into a
table.
fish. Sell me.
How much is a regular potion of healing?
Regular potion of healing is about 50 gold.
I can make one.
I have 2 for him already. If we're doing that,
I can make
potions
stuff.
of
Ask-
healing is just hit points. Potions of vitality is the only thing that, as a magical item that I could find that actually gets rid of exhaustion. Though it is cool because it gets rid of all exhaustion, so Malkin would be 100% fine. But you're also about to do like a 3-day cruise back home, so I don't know.
Yeah.
it's up to you guys, but like I don't know where you're coming up with 700 gold.
Please,
Vinny.
please don't buy this.
Yeah, please don't steal it. Just let it ride.
Ask them what the ingredients are of how to make this so I can make it.
I want to do rogue stuff. Okay. What? Yeah, I would just. There's no way we can afford that, and it
That
sucks
is
that he
true.
put his life on the line for a place that can't help him. But
I think
it's not.
maybe-
Again, it's not your fault. I fully
think
understand. I am sorry. But you know, he fought really hard. Kind of sucks that he has to go through this alone.
Did you have a thing to say, Arnhem, before I ask for a roll?
I make her feel so bad.
Just making her feel like shit and it's not even her fault. I think no, so back in character. Perhaps if you can't sell it to us, maybe we could get an ingredient list. And we might we'll be on our way. Just we know someone who dabbles in potions and who could possibly make it.
I could probably procure that. Give me a minute. And it's like there's people behind you, and she's like, just let me check these other people in real quick, and then I'll go back and you guys take another 10 minutes here. And after she checks in some people and lets them go in, who have just like regular like bronze and silver towels, not as cool as your guys' gold towels that you guys got the other day. She then goes out back and comes back with a piece of paper that has like 20 ingredient lists for you. That's what's in it. That's what it says on the back. I just wrote it down.
Thank you. Thank you. I think that will be fantastic.
Good luck. I hope your friend does get better, and thank him for saving the city.
Yeah, I hope he
course.
gets better too.
Thank you so much. You were such great help.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't have done it without you, much like we couldn't have saved the town without him. So
I feel
both
so
of you
bad.
are heroes.
Feel tripping.
Can I like extend my hand out to this octanoid?
Sure.
It's,
She's there.
Like, I'll
on
just-
the verge of
I'll-
tears. It's fine. Yeah.
I just like go ahead and give it like a little like soft kiss on her head. I'm just like, I'm so sorry for my friend. It's fine. We're good.
It's okay. I didn't even know there was anything wrong with the city. I was just working here. Just,
No, you're doing fantastic.
You both were doing your job. That's all I was saying. And you're doing great at it.
thank
He
you.
just needed you to do better.
Balmor, shut the fuck up!
Roll me a charisma check.
Oh my god. You might not get the
Charisma.
potion, but you will fuck up this person's confidence for the rest of her life.
Why are you
Charisma-
doing this?
Charisma?
Say again.
17.
17.
Damn it.
You hear from the speaking stone that's on top of the table. If you keep harassing my employees, I'll make sure you're handled personally.
Understood.
It's good to hear that somebody's listening. Don't be mean.
Could say the same.
Fair.
I'd like
I tried.
to-
And he just turns around. Pelmor just turns around and goes, "Thanks," and just walks out.
As a little parting gift, Naya is gonna cast minor illusion to just like do a nice little thing for them.
Just like a little like array of something to just be like,
Just
"Sorry."
something to cheer them up.
You sure you're not just like being a hype man as you leave, being like, wow, look at us.
Okay, maybe like I conjure like a little illusionary rose that I'm just like blooms and then does little petally stuff.
Nice.
Little petals.
This will be fun. Roll on the thing.
Roll the thing.
Y'all don't know what the thing is.
No, we don't.
It's 19.
Hey.
All right, go off of yours.
Sorry, what did you say, Vinny?
Zella knows. That's all that matters.
Okay.
I cast Scorching Ray.
Oh, I just read it too. Cool. You have control of the spell as you cast this little rose. It will say that 3 roses come up, and you watch as each of them ignite in flames and are getting ready to shoot off. Where do you fire them?
Is there like a hole or something in the ceiling? Something?
I mean, this is a fairly
And
outdoor
I'm not-
area, so
Okay, then I would like it's gonna go up.
Cool. All right. You fire off 3 scorching rays into the air that just kind of. That was very lovely, the octanoid says, having no idea. But whatever the hell just happens. And you feel a
looking
very
at the-
weird surge of magic in your hand when you did that.
Naya looks terrified, like she does not understand what just happened, and it's just like, yeah, that was part of the show. Like just like hand shaking a bit, like, okay, and just starts to walk out with like the list that the Octanoid got.
Cool. All right. We are going to drop over to the Geyser Gardens, where the rest of you guys, including,
Gesundheit.
bless
Thank
you.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I thought it was far enough away from the microphone.
You're fine.
Where you 4 plus Ruff plus Leon, Nazir is not there. I think that's everybody. I think so. You 6 are heading off to the Geyser Gardens. Here you see where the geysers would normally be, like steam vents and stuff like that, with some little small fonts. They have been like earth shaped to make specific shapes. So you see things that are like continuous fountains, or every once in a while there's an area where there's a bubble up, and every like 10 minutes, 20 minutes there's a little and you watch shapes form in the air for a brief couple of seconds. Normally the shapes of like petals and roses and flowers, to just give like a quick explosion of flora. And because of the minerals in the water, there's like a light hue to them, so it's really white, but it's like that tip of Easter turning like neon pastel versions of colors as they fire into the air or shoot off the sides. Most of the garden is shaped rock, but with the water coming out in various spouts or founts. And people are walking through. There's a couple areas where you can find kids that are playing around. There are performers, some people who use either ink or soot, and using the different type of wielding of the elements will like combine it with a fount that's going to explode, and then make it look like there's like a black raven shooting out of like an ink black raven shooting out of one of the founts or something like that. And they're all just seems to be people either doing like pedaling or performing or just relaxing.
I think as one of the flower shapes goes up in the air, Vinny, would it be safe to say that maybe they look like particular flowers?
Oh yeah,
Like
so
one of them would look like a pink rose or something?
like tulips, roses, maybe like sunflowers or the moon flowers that you've seen here recently. Those would be
Yeah,
like
I
the
think
shapes.
as the sunflower comes up, Phailyn looks and just sort of absentmindedly says aloud, "Oh, that means adoration and positivity."
You know a lot about flowers, don't you?
Yeah, the whole thing for me back home in Cypress Grove is I just wanted to make good things out of what was naturally in the earth. So I learned a lot about flower language in particular.
Oh, yeah,
You
I
can
know.
make a bouquet that tells someone that they suck. It's very funny.
You can do
Wait,
that?
I need to know what that is.
Phailyn
also
breaks
need to know
down the
what that
bouquet,
is.
which Jocelyn doesn't personally remember, but I think like there's definitely marigolds or something. There's definitely flowers that mean I hate you.
Oh, I should get that to my brother next time
There's
I
like
see him.
hate, spite, cowardice. There's a bunch of like just like here's a bunch of negative emotions. Enjoy it in floral form.
Oh, orange lilies. Orange lilies represent hatred, pride, and contempt, as well as tansies, which mean I declare war on you, or you make me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, Kelliat's listening very intently to this and is like, "Oh man, I'm gonna send the best thing to Kalissa ever. It's gonna be great."
The thing is,
You.
they can be quite pretty. So, but if people don't know the flower language, you're just gonna think you sent them a pretty bouquet. Does
Oh,
Kalissa know flower language?
I mean, I feel like knows everything 'cause she's a stupid know-it-all, but I don't know if she actually knows flower language or not.
But yeah, sunflowers specifically mean adoration and positivity and light. And oh, pink roses mean romantic feelings.
Ooh.
Romantic feelings.
Hearing romantic feelings, Ruff is just gonna like do this like mid puke thing and just be like, siblings suck.
Yeah, they do, but
They do. Yeah.
wait, what's Balmor doing?
Okay.
Kalissa.
What?
Hey now.
Is she here?
And like she's like really try. Oh, and she like starts writing something down and hands it to you, and it says, your sister sent a present to Balmor.
Kelliat also makes a throw up motion. Ugh.
Wait, what is it?
Kalissa's sending gifts to Balmor.
Aw, that's really sweet.
Yeah. It is.
I like that.
Writes down another note and hands it to you. It says, I have to share thoughts with him when he thinks about her.
Oh no!
They're not
Kelliat
that
just-
bad. but I don't want to think of any of it.
I'll just say this. I can send messages every day. It doesn't necessarily need to be Balmor that can send the message. If it always comes from me, it always sounds like my voice.
What are you
I have to-
plotting?
I have to
I
think
don't-
about this. I have to
don't
think about
plot
this.
anything. I just put things out into the universe.
Uh-huh.
There's
Am
so
I?
much.
And I think sorry, go ahead.
No, no. Kelliat's literally just like full like dad from Evangelion, just like there's so much I'm doing here.
Yeah, I think that at this point, while Malkith and Kelliat start plotting, Phailyn's gonna walk a little bit of a ways with Ruff and Nym, and Phailyn's gonna say, "Am I the only one who likes my sibling?"
You might be
Yes.
the only one.
Likes my sibling.
You like your sibling. Good.
I love my
But-
brother. Leon says.
Hey.
Where did you come from?
You have a habit of just sneaking up on us.
Here
We're
the whole
just gonna
time.
point and say,
Currently
guidance.
helping Kim Malkith. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, Malkith's favorite. I'm sure he's thrilled about that. Oh.
Big fan.
And I think I
He
just
called
look
me
at
daddy.
Nym
You
and
better be a big fan of it.
I'm gonna spit on that thing later.
gonna spit on that thing later.
Yeah,
I
do
don't
that one.
right to
Wait, I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm gonna just. But Nym, I mean, I can tell obviously when we met your brother, he doesn't seem like a very nice person, but you've never told us really about what happened. You always listen. Aranea says that I'm way too blunt, but you know what? You got to acknowledge who you are. What happened?
Yeah, like what's all that about?
Oh, it's a long story. And you see Nym is kind of like starting to use the petals that are floating around in their little, kind of like light show type things. And she's going to use this to tell her story. So in the imagery of the petals, you're going to see everything that Nym is describing. Kind of like, when like Disney movies do it and like some shit like that, where it's like, oh, look, there's like a scene playing out in like nature.
Oh,
The big
like
Kubo and the two strings energy.
Yes, exactly
Yeah.
Or
that.
any of the
So,
Frozens.
any of the two.
any of them. But that is the energy that is
Frozen
happening right now.
fever, how dare you?
Anyway, and so Nym's gonna start painting the picture for everyone, and essentially starts off with, he's the one who got me kicked out of our home. Long time ago.
But for why?
When we were very little, he started noticing that I was carrying what our family thought was unnatural powers. And he also had a little bit of those unnatural powers. And he's a type of person that has a lot of, let's say, a lot of self-hatred. And so growing up, that's kind of what it was. It was a lot of self-hatred that he ended up putting on me. And because I was the youngest of the two, and, being the only girl, Firbolg in the family, your parents want what's best for you, and they're like, oh, you should go marry off and, like, have another family and, like, help everyone in the village and help them grow and all these other things that you have and all those other expectations. You see, like, the petals, like, are getting, like, this darker red color as, like, the anger kind of trickles in, and it's kind of like, it just is more aggressive in the imagery that you see. And then it goes back to pink. And as a result of that self-hatred, he set me up with someone who I thought was going to be the love of my life. And turns out he very much was not. And he died a horrible death, and I tried to bring him back. Failed. And because of that, my brother had the perfect excuse to finally kick me out because we didn't believe in bringing people back. And you see the petals slowly fall to the ground as Nim is finishing her story. And they land in a puddle around everyone's feet.
Nymtheria.
Nim,
That cantrip, the shape water spell that you were using, costs you a first level spell to cast. So you know.
you see that Phaelyn's face becomes an uncharacteristic cold form, like as if the blue of their skin could become ice. And I think I look at you, Kelliat, and I look back at Nim and I say, so we're fucking him up when?
Yeah. Like, anytime, any place.
But how dare he?
And you see Nim very much as like, she is kind of like unsure how to take this support because she knows it's support, but like in her mind she's like, oh no, I can't. We're not fucking anyone up. No.
So he set you up with a horrible person?
Essentially.
No, I don't normally wish death on anyone, but I'm glad that you didn't bring him back, to be completely honest.
Well, when you're desperate and you're desperate for any sort of love and affection and attention, you're gonna try and get that back no matter what.
What happened to him? Did they think you did it, or they just were upset that you tried to bring him back?
Both.
They thought you did it, and then Phaelyn uncharacteristically starts like circling and pacing, just so angry on behalf of their friend.
Phaelyn? I kind of put my hands on their
Sorry.
shoulders.
It's okay. You're one of the kindest people I've ever met in my life, and the fact that people treated you like that makes me want to be like Kelliat and punch people.
Which I deeply appreciate, but if there's one thing that I have learned from my mother, who she was kind of my only ally, but of course, when you have a whole family of enablers, it's kind of hard to get that support. But she always told me to be the bigger person, even if it's hard.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Your family set you up for failure, blamed you for it going wrong and for you trying to fix it, and then kicked you out. Fuck them, all of them.
Ruff is gonna try to place a hand on your shoulder, and in your voice says, sometimes the people you thought were family were no longer family. Above table, you said that 2 episodes ago.
I know. I'm just like, and I'm just like, you see Nim just kind of be like, forgot I said that. Thank you for that reminder, Ruff. And I kind of pat your wing and I lean my head on your shoulder a little bit, like way, way, way down. Yeah, I think. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, where Phaelyn is so agitated that she's like pacing around in circles. Kelliat's gone like stiller than you've seen him, and he's just sort of like watching you, like very intently to sort of gauge where you're at. But like every single muscle in his body is ready to go hunt this guy down and beat the tar out of him. He's like, you don't deserve any of that. And I know we talked in jail about him being a dickhead. That's not a dickhead. That's like scum. It sucks that he's hot, but that only fixes so many problems.
I mean, am I the only one who, if you're arrogant, it completely removes any hotness?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. It will help a little bit, but this does not. The hotness does not fix.
Wait, what now? What?
I'm right here. I'm arrogant all the fucking time.
I was
You're
gonna.
not.
Ruff
You're
is
not
pointing
arrogant.
at
That's an act.
hothead.
That is 100% an act. Hothead is different than arrogant.
Anyways, I feel like, have I seen this person? I don't remember any of this.
No,
You weren't around for that.
Yeah, it was Ruff, Aranea,
The forge
me.
and the library split.
Yeah, we met him in the library.
Mm.
Did you just get like a sense of a hot mean guy, Kelliat?
Yeah. It's a special power that I have.
I cover Nim's ears. I can confirm he was hot.
Yeah, I know. It's right up there with being able to shield people. I just have secret magic powers. I think it's like a Drow noble family thing. I don't know.
Definitely, that makes a lot of sense.
That's
I'm
a
gonna give you
thing?
some random superpower just to piss.
Okay. Anyway, Nim is kind of just like, I wouldn't agree if he's hot, but he's definitely just annoying.
No, listen, Nim. It's your sibling, so they're ugly as shit. I know that feeling. My sibling is also ugly as shit. That's just how it goes with your siblings.
I mean, I like Calissa. She's kind of pretty.
Calissa is pretty. Sorry, Kelliat.
Siblings are allowed to not think their sibling is attractive. I think that is a fair baseline.
No. Listen, no. Leon, I don't know how you got to us trying to convince Kelliat that she's pretty, but that's not the goal here.
But multiple of you are saying it when you all could have just agreed with Kelliat being like, yeah, you can think your own sibling's ugly and just left it there. But then
it's funny to see him squirm.
I've had to hear him
Balmor,
almost hurl
okay?
like 14 times. I'm fine with not.
Yeah.
I don't think I've met Kelliat's sister either. I know I've talked to them. I feel like I miss a lot of introductions to these people.
I'm
you're
sure we'll
always
be
going to a
seeing
forge.
her at some point when we get home. Ugh.
Watch
And luckily,
this.
my
But anyways, that's beside the point.
Balmor and
point
Calista
here-
making out.
What?
Really, Leon?
15
Really?
times. I've now heard it 15 times.
I
Ruff
love
is
the fact
also
that
doing the same thing.
you gave us shit for saying things, and then you say that.
Jesus.
Kelliat takes a point of exhaustion.
I was gonna say he takes 20 psychic damage.
Yeah, something.
Kelliat goes down.
Just out somehow.
There's only so much that I can take. But no. All this is beside the point. The point is, we're
Yeah.
fucking Nim's brother up.
Also,
Right.
you know,
I'm
you
glad that
think
sentence
you're
finished.
arrogant? Do you honestly think you're full of yourself? Because
Oh,
if anything, you could be a little more full of yourself.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna leave that joke there. I'm feeling
No,
better
you
apparently.
can say it. I'm very used to you saying dirty jokes, and it's almost weirder when you don't.
Oh, it's because the dirty jokes are like a smoke screen. It's because he doesn't think along
Oh,
himself.
it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else think Grisella looks like a yarn version of Dark Magician Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
What?
I was just staring for a moment. I was like, "That's Dark Magician Girl colors."
Little Big
Yarn-
Planet.
Oh, out of
Dark
pocket.
Yarn
Magician
magician girl. Yarn magician.
Girl. Yarn
girl.
Magician Girl.
But seriously, Mal, like, what?
What? I don't know either. I don't know many things.
There's nothing wrong with that, you know? If you knew everything, you might as well be dead. There's no point going on if you know everything. There's always got to be more to discover. So there's nothing wrong with not knowing things. In fact, that's what I always wanted to do with all my life, was just learn as much as I possibly could. I think now I'm finally comfortable enough with the Underdark to actually feel familiar with it. And that took a while. I don't know. Yes, you make stupid, dirty jokes. And yes, sometimes you act really cocky. And yes, insert joke about that here. But there's really nothing
Proud of you
wrong
for that.
with being... Oh, well, I appreciate you, Chief. reflecting what you said about welcome to the rodeo, chief. But there's nothing wrong with, not knowing anything. It doesn't mean or not knowing as much as you would like to, right? Obviously you have some people who think they know everything, gestures to Nim, like your brother, and fuck him.
He does everything. Not at all.
He thinks he does, though. I know that type. I know that type really well. In fact, the mayor of my town, he didn't used to be like that. And then when the plague happened, he just turned into a real jerk.
Power will do that.
It's not even power. I mean, for a while, I thought it was just because he was mad at me, but then he treated everyone like that.
Kind of a dick move.
I mean, if you're the mayor of a town and suddenly your entire town is sick and you have to put up a magic bubble, I think I would be a little grumpy too. But it got to the point where it just seemed like he was a totally different person.
Maybe he was.
Maybe those are, something else that I've heard is growing up is if someone shows you who they really are the first time, you should believe them.
Exactly. Which is why we're fucking your brother up.
He's
still in town, right?
Yeah, that finishes.
You said that twice.
You gotta let other people finish, Malkuth.
Yeah.
The brain starts hearing things and it just stops.
Malkuth and Nymtheria, you guys, with our high passive perceptions, watch as the gentleman, I don't even know if either of you two actually ended up meeting him. There's the gentleman Drow who has his legs folded into a chair with a large sphere of black marble underneath that was at the party. Has been about 10-15 feet away from you guys for a little bit, kind of like waiting for whatever is going on to end. Doesn't look like he's actively paying attention. He's actually looking at the scenery and stuff, but is facing the chair towards you guys, like you're the next stop whenever whatever is going on stops going on.
This is when we get the bill for all the damage.
Safe.
Should we leave? Is this when we leave?
Balmor and Nea are at the gardens now.
We can say you guys arrive.
Okay.
Can we help you?
Oh, me?
Yep.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure you guys were done. You guys were having a long conversation, talking, and it looked like there's a lot of emotions getting out there, and I understand.
Suddenly very sheepish and embarrassed of everything. I'm just
Mal. I feel like both Kelliat and Phailyn just poop.
For those of you who I did not get to meet at yesterday's, it was a wonderful event for most of it. I'm Timon. I'm one of the people that work part of the council for the Spire itself, and I just wanted to check in with you all. You guys did an astounding job yesterday, and I wanted to check in and see that you were all doing okay. The eyes kind of flit over to Malkuth, who of the all probably doesn't look the best, but everyone else.
I just hawked this big bloody loogie at his feet.
Listen, eventually he'll be able to carry the weight of those bags under his eyes, but it's not today. But he will be fine.
It's very fair. I recommend healing eruptions. Name is Timon.
Do you happen to know?
No.
Stop it, Jay.
No.
The quickness. Of that, no.
Name a Pumbaa.
No, that person's over in Dropstone Town. He's an asshole.
Oh, that dick Pumbaa, let me tell ya.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to get it out.
Nope, so fair. No, just wanted to check in. I also remember seeing yesterday that we had some people down, and that you guys were kind enough to bring back and defend. And while we don't normally use a lot of our funds for this, we wanted to give you a bit of a reward for helping us. It's not a lot, but I figure every little bit helps when you're adventuring. And to whoever decides to reach out and grab it, you are offered a 500 gold diamond, and 500 gold.
I would definitely give the diamond to Mal for sure. And Aranea, do you want to be our money holder, Mama Nea?
I'll be the mom money holder.
The bank, the mom money bag.
Got a lot of nicknames for Aranea, guys. We gotta calm down.
We
Give other people
are gonna
some
cast
space.
Marinea Sauce Boss, Moneybags, Mamanea. Yeah, lots of them.
40 episodes from now. It's gonna be us going up to Mama Nea being like, "Can I have some money to go get in trouble?" And Mama Nea being like, "No."
Can I have some
Balmor.
money
What
Any
for
of your
Nice.
totally
chores.
innocent? Can
Life
I
mission.
have some money for totally innocent things?
Nothing is wrong.
Balmor and Ruff are both gonna walk up to you and just be like, "Please,
No, yeah, just
Pay-
many
payment
sessions
for a
now.
job."
If you get caught, I don't know you.
If you get caught,
Such a good policy to
I-
have.
I think that's a
Get
good
caught?
policy.
We're good.
Good, don't get caught.
Thank you, sir. It was honestly, we appreciate it and we accept it, of course, but we are, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I know I'm personally very glad we could help.
So are we. We were all indisposed during that time, and the carnage that was caused, I'm very happy it was as contained as it could have been. I wish there was none at all, but thank you for keeping it to as minimum as it possibly could have been.
I'm just glad you're okay, and it seems like everyone else is okay too.
As far as we've been able to look, we all had an episode during then, so it was not great for us either. But also,
What
I don't know
happened?
if we would have made it to the same level as you guys, because apparently the thing teleported down to the bottom level somehow.
Yeah, no idea how that happened.
I didn't think you did.
It's very wild.
But are you guys all set?
We've been checked out by our clerics. As far as we can tell, we're all fine, and it was just the council, so everyone else was okay.
And like none of those little pieces that Aranea was blasting at the end are like moving anymore.
As far as we know, we've had the guards keep track of the top point, and then also wherever it was seemingly destroyed.
You said there was another episode. Was something else happening?
We were having a council meeting, and all of us blanked out. We were all on the ground, blood coming. It was not a fun experience. So
Wait, hang on. You were
Very proper pose.
Can someone screenshot the lines?
it'll be on the stream.
I know.
It's fantastic though.
Did someone
Anyway.
else want to ask a question while we wait
Yeah.
on this?
What happened and why? Did you say you were bleeding out of like your sockets?
Yes. Again, we had our clerics check us. We don't know why it happens. It was not good. We were just having a meeting, and the event started. We were going to leave to go up to the event, head upstairs. It didn't happen, so we just were stuck in the position we were stuck in.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of reach my hand out and put it on his shoulder, and then I cast Lesser Restoration.
On him?
Yep.
Does Lesser Restoration cure exhaustion?
No.
No.
No?
He wishes.
It's supposed to be greater restoration.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does Lesser Restoration get rid of, if you know? I assumed you have it open, but if not, I can look it up.
Yeah. One disease or one condition affecting it.
Oh, got you. Okay.
And then I'm going to instantly cast Zone of Truth on him.
Okay, are you
What's it?
making sure that it is specifically in his area and
Yep.
not where everyone else is? Cool.
Well, I mean, it's just anyone in that sphere, so it probably would catch all of us too. So
Yeah.
I just don't care.
That's super fair. All right, gonna do a roll here. That was not a good roll. 14.
My DC is 15.
All right.
Oh,
He
wait.
fails.
What are we rolling?
No one else technically has to roll. We can worry about that in a minute. I'm actually going to, because it's about the halfway mark, and we have a thing going on. I'm going to actually pop us off on break, and we will come right back to this right afterwards.
Sounds good.
So we can see
I'm
what's
Phailyn
going
now.
on. We'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
I look different.
See you in a little bit.
Bye.
It's one of the berry swirl ones that's like the
Oh,
transparent
yes.
blue with like the opaque pink.
A bunch of people just
Amazing.
had core memories getting them locked together. It was great. Takes it and just sniffs it, gives it a lick or two, and then it gets caught in his fur.
Oh.
Just puts it in his mouth. And FYI, you guys are
Way.
Tell them what?
I don't understand.
Ruff.
Naya just gives you the most mom look, just like very flush in the face from this fucking favor she just called in. Oh, nothing. That I had to call in a favor with Loth to modify the memory of someone because something happened. No, that did not happen at all. She's just like looking at you.
Listen, we went through a lot. We had a very long conversation. I didn't know if you wanted to tell them about the conversation we had, about the
No,
conversation I had with Ruff, or about me trying to kill the Oracle. I wasn't quite sure.
You
exactly
what?
which part.
yeah,
Ruff's gonna walk up behind you, tap you on the shoulder, and just be like, "Murder," and just keep
Why?
walking.
What did she attack you? Did something happen?
No, I went out to try and kill her.
Why?
Those of the saviors.
I love
They all they did in this area was go around and find lost people by mimicking voices of loved ones and their names being called out. So they've been training for this their entire lives. So what they do is go. I would like for them to do is to go up to guards and ask if people are missing and ask for their names. And then Balmor, when they get the name, Balmor is going to say the name to Ruff, and then they split up and go around like mimic calling their names and trying to find lost people.
I think to kind of further help like Balmor and Ruff with that, Naya would be like obviously with like the permission of like the monastery, like set up a table so people can like one check in that they're safe, or if they're looking for someone, kind of get like a small system going.
cool. Wise and continually wise have pocket bacon because it was mentioned in an earlier
Oh, yeah.
session.
Pocket bacon.
Hell yeah, pocket bacon.
I love to
Is
see
that
that
another type of
Nymtheria is
boat?
not the only place with pocket bacon. Amazing.
It is through all the realms, apparently.
I feel like
Bacon's a
every
universal.
Yeah, I feel like every TTRPG realm just has pocket bacon. It's
Listen,
just-
Dunkin' Donuts should just sponsor us because they actually sell snack and bacon.
I
So
love
They
snack
do.
bacon.
Pretty good.
It's
Pretty good.
real good. There's hot honey
Hot
on it
honey,
right now.
pepper,
Mike's
boiled
hot
bacon
honey.
on smell?
Anyway.
Good
Hey,
shit.
Douglas,
Anyways.
Ooh,
if
it
you're
makes
looking
me
to sponsor
hungry.
a small TTRPG
Yeah,
stream,
Duncan, if you're looking to sponsor a TTRPG stream that swears way more than all of your Bostonian customers put together, I'm sure you'd be super happy to just jump on board with us.
Fucking got it.
Pocket bacon.
The Dunkin' execs are like, you know what we need? People who make dick jokes for a whole session straight. That's exactly what we need on our roster.
That's what we need. That's what our
Nailed
brand
it.
needs.
Right.
3-hour advertisement of TikTok. A lot of fine detail work. And one of the things that might distract you from that is there's this point where you're just hearing a splat, 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 moving across the floor. And eventually you see about like a little under a foot long, a little fun-forged mini platypus that is just walking around down below deck. Just kind of exploring, and you eventually hear Gage yelling out, Tate! Back to your post! And eventually Gage is just running around trying to find this little guy somewhere below deck.
do I hear this commotion? Do I know?
You probably hear it, but since like you have Lumina going on and you're not Lumina, you have the potion making going on. There's like interactions you can have, but obviously you have a a thing that you are doing.
I want
but-
to interact with the platypus.
But yeah, no. But I mean, Nim and Balmor, you guys are both down there consistently, so you.
So I
Okay.
just hadn't had a chance to ask, I guess.
That is between Bunky and Ruff to want to talk about that with other people, I guess.
I mean, did they like date or something?
More
Because
birds and birds, I guess, for you.
I guess, but like Bunky has like a Valkyrie girlfriend. She's very lovely.
You notice that Balmor is like feathers back down. That can't be said out loud. And as soon as you hear that, as soon as you hear him say that from behind you, the dragons roar.
Oh no.
And you just see Ruff sprinting off.
Well, did you want to practice one more?
Thom is trying to bring Ruff over to the throne to be like, do you want to sit with me? We can rule the country.
Oh, Ruff immediately scoops Thom up and starts walking over to the throne.
Baby, why have you done this?
You watch Alex look up and be like, "Oh no, my sister is taking my place. What horrifying things will come of this?"
Balmor looks over and goes, "You're gonna do it anyway, aren't you?" And Ruff looks back, gives a nod, opens her mouth, and the sound of the firecrackers that were popping off in the bar comes out of her mouth as she sits on the throne.
Incredible.
That gets the people's up there's attention.
I think at this point, Phailyn, and this is maybe partially because I have to run down and change my laundry in like 2 seconds. Phailyn is going to look at Ruff. Like, seeing Thom's reaction is enough to break them out. Like, when you see someone who you care about more than you, and you're like, I'm going to break out of my own thing. And so still like shaking, Phailyn's going to get up, look at Malkuth and Balmor, and say in the coldest voice, "Sort this shit out." And then I'm going to run to Ruff, grab her by the wing, and be like, "We're going to go talk to Thom." And I'm going to run up after the stairs with Ruff after Thom. And I have to run downstairs, so I'll be right back.
That happened.
Ruff is gonna go with Phailyn. I guess. I don't think there's an option.
And then you roll the dice 3 more times.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I just roll twice? I think the maths that way. With my modifier.
Just roll it twice and then double it. You can if you want.
25 damage from the arrow.
Nice.
19 times 2.
Oh my god!
Fuck yeah, kill the thing. Kill it.
Plus 25. That is 63.
Oh, and Hunter's Mark.
So close to 69.
So close. Well,
Let's see if I get it to 69. I rolled a 6.
69 damage.
We're all leveling up tonight, folks.
That is golden.
Hunter's Mark 6, total 69, baby.
Hell yeah.
You guys are saying some of this stuff in character, not all of it, just some of it. And Felicity's like,
"What Goliath village?"
Well, yeah, Felicity was just like, we're not gonna talk about that. There are representatives here from that Goliath village. But we don't have to talk about that right now, which is factual. I had Juza show up in one of the other things on this island, which is
kind of
great.
walk around like this for the rest of the day.
Does he recognize anybody?
He probably would if he wasn't.
Let's
busy.
say enough time has passed and we look more dirty and grizzled and different. And
I
we're
don't
wearing
know.
nice clothing.
Hey.
We weren't wearing nice clothing when we saw them.
I don't know how quickly you would forget your mom's murderer, but like, you know.
Gente.
Anyways, Felicity says that in response to that information that she gained from you guys, and then just goes on to be, well, I do. And they again, it's like silvery skin. It's like it's made of, like it's like metal behind the metal. And as it like looks around at these things you create, it like reaches out And then that brings the hand back, and you hear a sobbing voice, but you don't see tears or mist or lava or magma coming. What you do notice is that the quill is leaking ink. You watch the quill just dripping, and like it gets a little quicker and quicker, and it like falls into the book. And you watch the quill, like the feather, quiver and shake whenever there's like a sob.
Wild. I think
Does that make sense to you?
Yes. What can I do with my evasion or my armor?
Evasion doesn't matter in this specific scenario because it's a trap going off. With your armor, how much is your armor?
2.
With a 2, you would be able to. You can use as many armor slots as you want. How many do you have, out of curiosity?
7.
7. You can use as many as you want to minus that from my damage roll. So that 9 I rolled, you want.
You didn't know that.
Oh no, it's been a while now.
Months ago.
No, I found out months ago, but it's different to really actually see them, you know?
You just hear, damn it, Yvette.
Okay. Anyways, did you all get what you needed?
Yes, I'm aging backwards.
Fascinating. How?
I'm a champion.
Who on earth would think to make you the champion?
Lyra.
That makes so much sense.
So,
I'll try not to be offended by that.
I didn't know Lyra could do championships.
Neither did she.
True shot in the dark, honestly.
Like, we're gonna see what happens.
Sometimes adults get into some weird shit.
Throwing stuff into the subject.
I got 5 kobolds busy.
All right. The giant lizard's stomach is flat and just like there, so you can just like put stuff down in the center and start playing right on top of her, while the other 3 fight a dragon. All right, guys. The roll that you guys need to beat a defense of 4, meaning you need a 3 or lower. What do you guys roll? We got a 1, which is great.
Got a 1.
4 is real close. 4 is also real close.
I'm gonna rules lawyer here. Under the attack section in the system, it says if an attack roll is less than or equal to the monster's defense or the avoid check, the attack hits.
I knew that the whole time. I was testing you guys. Perfect. Cool. Glad you guys read the book. Cool. All 3 of you guys hit. So, tell me. I'm gonna move around you guys and just figure out what the damage combos are. So. Tech, for Mallory, what damage is it? Just the
Where did you hear that?
Anyone want a piece?
A piece?
I want me. Yes.
No one can.
I'm just watching Mal point and ooh and ah and just be like, you always look so sarcastic. I don't.
It's fine. It's selling it. It's like a dad on a ship being like, "Yeah, we've been here before. It's fine."
Yeah, is that the vibe you're going for, Mal?
When you can't see the lower face, it makes everything seem sarcastic. I apologize. I'm really enthusiastic.
I'm proud.
I think Phailyn actually start laughing, and I'm just like, yeah, it's like, what's your sad face? What's your happy face? Yeah.
It's really, I'm a well of emotions.
So expressive.
Aw. We should get you. There's like magic.
Start nothing, there won't be nothing. You know, he's being good in his little cocoon for now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up to them and I'm gonna go, hey buddy, how can we help? Because it looks like you're kind of hurt in places.
Have any of you guys seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Oh no, are you gonna make me cry?
You just get a response of a very simple hurts.
Can I?
That's messed up. Sure,
I
that's
know. I realized this. I was like, this sucks.
Oh, my heart already. That scene ruined me. But anyway,
I cried.
Listen.
The second that scene happened.
Fantasy PETA's coming for your ass, Vinny.
It's fine. They always are. So
anyway.
But I think she would go ahead and start planning like a royal dinner with the blessing of Alex and Thom. Like, obviously probably going to them first, explaining the idea and the intent behind it. Like, we just had this very traumatic thing happen, but to kind of display the growth that's been going on in the last 2 months, let's bring everybody together to kind of strengthen the community and just have like the tiniest sense of normalcy.
Awesome. And for like a quick smash cut of something that we like see you doing.
For like a montage, Nea would be obviously going to Alex and Thom first, explaining everything, and then after hopefully getting their blessing, going door to door, talking to like Nim and Bessie and Daisy and just people within the community that would be able.
We're partying, we're having fun, and Bliss turns to Rhea and goes, "You want to get married when we get back to Baldur's Gate?"
You say that, and for the first few moments, she's like, "Yeah, that'd be great." Like, and just like you said, something Baldur's Gate. It was just like, "Yeah, do you want to do like a fun activity when we get home?" It's like, "Yeah, that'd be so good."
She asked so casually.
What? Wait, what?
She kind of just laughs and goes, I'm sorry. I should do this like more politely, more formally." And she'll put down her drink, take Rhea's hand and get down on one knee and say, "Will you marry me?"
You watch her like red. Like,
yeah,
like, her skin turns the same shade of red that her like locks are, and she's like, "I feel too drunk."
Oh yeah, it's absolutely barrel roll.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
what we tell Matcha to do.
Goes from sitting to laying down, and then the head tilts kind of in the direction of the barrel roll, and then barrel.
Oh shit, we speaking.
Nope.
Barrel.
Nope.
Yes.
Alir just starts saying nope and walking away.
I was hoping for a nat 20 because that is what it was going to take to make him speak. Yep.
I'm just gonna poof right there back into Gwen and be like,
Barrel.
yes.
Barrel.
Can you do it? Can you barrel roll? And then Bliss is literally just gonna crouch down and roll over on her back like a fucking idiot.
Okay, well, everyone's rolling on the deck.
I think it's, you know what? Instead of actually naming it, I think she's gonna describe it. Let's see if it sounds familiar. A city that resided along the cliffside facing the ocean. As the breeze brought the scent of sea salt to the air on the daily. It was imperfect. The homes were crumbling and wearing away, but it was full of life we paid respect to those that came before us, both God and mortal.
Nope. It's a 7.
Cool. With a 7, I'll say as you guys are approaching the dock and your friends are arriving, you aren't fully grasping I mean, it's so direct and quick for him to just be like, yep, like that. It's like maybe a little off-putting in the moment. One thing you will notice, no matter what we'll say, is that as you guys are walking, you notice that he is currently taking a rag to his hand and wiping off a layer or two of blood, and then just throws the rag off the docks. And as the ship comes in with your friends, gives a wave to the friends on the ship and gives a little bow to you before walking back into the city.
Oh my god. What are we?
How close are we? How close are we to how?
If you can do I forget the iconic like head back in a chair and water coming down, but just have it be.
Oh,
acid.
like the fucking
Oh, the flash dance.
dancing.
Flash dance, yeah.
Flash dance.
Cool.
Tony's gonna steal your spider idea.
Why? Did Tony just say that in the chat?
Yeah.
I hate this response behavior. Yeah, nah, it sucks. It's about to get worse. I'm super excited about it. Right, that's the end of Kelliat's turn. Now it's Nymtheria. I also just put Leon in at 12 because I forgot he was here.
Sorry, Leon. We love you, buddy.
Is Leon just stumbling forward?
Yeah, bardic inspirations, some healing words. He's just here to like say nice things.
He's like half asleep. He's like, no one woke me up.
No one woke him up. And we're back. I hope we're back.
Back. Hi.
Backstreet back.
Hello.
All right.
We're back. All right.
Hi, everyone.
All of us are here. We've been here the whole time.
Never left.
Never left. All right. We just got a Lesser Restoration cast on Timon, and then a Zone of Truth, which, if Melika doesn't care, I'm going to say everyone else roll a check just to see.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we rolling for?
Do
What check?
Just to
wisdom?
Charisma save, right?
Chorizo, I think.
Charisma, yeah.
Chorizo save.
I say chorizo. Have you guys not been here with me?
That is in that one.
23.
That's a fail. That's a pass.
I got a
6.
That's a fail.
I have the high charisma.
What did Nymtheria
The high Riz. Are you the Rizzler?
What did Nymtheria get?
I'm sorry. I got 17.
Okay.
That passes.
So, Nymtheria and Arnea, you guys can lie your butts off. Oh.
I also know that you failed, so.
My character did.
But you blocked it.
Or that guy did. I'm going to check Leon actually real quick. Charisma save, right?
Yeah. DC 15.
Yeah. No, he saves. 19.
Okay.
Cool. Leon's gonna keep lying to you guys. Anyways.
The ultimate enemy.
Yeah, probably. Can't
He's
wait to
actually the
murder you guys all
PPEG.
in your sleep. It's gonna be great.
No.
Cool. You
Say that
cast
as a
this.
joke.
You people know when it's cast on them, so Simone just goes, right. I don't know what that is. I can't say that. I know what that is.
There you go. I'm too tired to explain myself. Do you remember anything different now?
Anything different?
Right, because I healed your brain.
I remember all the things that I remembered before.
Did you tell us everything that you knew before?
Have a good day. And
He's a
starts
lying son of a
rolling
bitch.
away.
Lying fucker.
But he was so
Why would you-
nice the other night. Hold on. Wait.
But also, like, why was he gonna ask us for like? Was he coming up? Well, I guess he came up to give us a reward, but it sounded like he was gonna ask us for help, and then didn't ask us for help.
He starts rolling away. he does not have to sit in this conversation.
Hold up, sir, Mr. Timon. You seem very what's the word I'm looking for? Evasive. What's going on?
I appreciate what you all did, but I don't have to be here for the rest of this conversation.
Wait,
But weren't you were gonna ask us something?
Do you need help with
No.
something?
No.
Insight.
He
check.
looks confused. He actively looks confused.
Gaslighting him.
He has to tell the truth right now. So
No, he does.
There's no need for an insight check.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
you
he's,
can,
he's
you can
in
if
the
you
zone
want.
of truth. Yeah.
You can if you want, but you watch him just be like, no, I was giving you guys a reward because you helped out the.
Thank you. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
going.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, have a good day. Now, why?
I don't know. My brain's not working at full magical.
I
Full.
I think I'm gonna go after Timon and just see if there was anything else.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you see him rolling away, and about 30 feet away from you guys, you watch an attendant who was waiting for him come over, and they just keep attempt to keep walking together. You can catch up. They're not trying to breakneck speed get away from you guys. They just don't want to be in that conversation anymore.
Yeah, no, Naya like kind of goes after Timon. Wait, was there anything that you needed help with? You said that you woke up bloody, like you and who else?
Me and the rest of the council. That's the thing that we'll handle ourselves. I literally just wanted to give you guys that stuff.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We have been having a rough time. Since...
That feels accurate.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, anyways, enjoy the rest of your time in the city. Don't come back into the spire. That's like
okay.
And just keeps going.
If you need our assistance before we leave, let us know.
There was. I don't know how many more times I can say there was nothing else.
Okay. It's just like awkwardly like saying bye and like just walking back.
The attendant's like, but sir, you didn't tell them about the secret mission. Cool. No.
But did he say we can't come back to the spire? Wow, cool.
So we are
Balmor's just gonna be
banned.
like that. Balmor's gonna be like that poor guy.
Yeah.
Jesus. He woke up bloody and then got harassed by people he gave money to.
Yeah,
I can't peg down how Balmor stands on people. Bad things happening to people.
I have above table. I have said this. He's only talked to 2 people before, and it's Tabitha and Bunky. Everybody else has been money worth. If he talks to you, it's hey, I did a thing, give me my money, and he leaves. Y'all are the first people he's ever like actually sat down and talked to for longer than 10 minutes.
It's just very funny. He's like, this retail worker, I need to shit on her a little bit. Then this guy, this high-end cleric, what a poor man. Such a unfulfilling life he leads.
Do you know the difference between him and her? He gave us money.
Good. I don't know.
Yeah. He gave us money. He won.
I think at this point, with the seed of like this strange occurrence in Phaelyn's head, I'm just gonna keep walking through the gardens, kind of mulling it over, because I wanted to find out what's going on in this town, and now this shit has happened, and now we've alienated another person.
He said he couldn't remember anything. I gave him his memories back, should they have potentially been magically locked from him, and then I wanted to know if he was going to tell us the truth about those returned memories.
Mal, is that spell still up?
Yeah?
Hold on, we're about to have a conversation.
Okay.
Wait, what? Hold on, what does this spell do?
You tell the truth if you can't tell a lie. I think
But like, is it even if you can't remember?
I don't know. Were you married?
I mean, technically yes, but I know.
I don't give me the technicalities. I need a yes or no answer.
Yes, because I.
There you go. Did you know that? Damn it.
Well, because Yarek told me.
Okay.
You did succeed on the saving throw, Irenea, so you would have to choose to fail.
Ooh, that's right.
Oh. You're muted.
You're muted.
How do you mute yourself to say something? Your mic wasn't muted when you started.
No, well, because I was holding my mic. I think, I tapped it on accident. Fuck, guys, sorry.
Is Arnea
you're-
just choosing to fail it
Yeah.
now?
Yes, I'm choosing to fail it now.
Okay.
Is Arnea your real name?
Yes.
Do I know anything about Arnea that you don't know? I don't know.
What?
I don't know what I don't know that you know that you don't know.
What happened to make you lose your memories?
There's a
Ooh,
good
that's
question.
Good question.
Answer the question.
Kelliat, that's not a good question.
Yeah, no.
It's an answerable
Yeah,
question.
How am I answering this question?
Nib's just scratching her head like, what am I witnessing
I
right
am
now?
being very quiet right now.
One, you guys all watch those of you who've never seen it before watches Arnea's eye begins to glow, and you're able to see the sigil on it. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Arnea. If you fail it, you won't say anything. If you succeed, I will take over Arnea's voice for a few moments.
Can I
You said it was
cast
wisdom?
another lesser restoration? But can I shut up? Can I specifically grab Arnea's face by the eye that is changing?
Yeah. Also, they'll give you advantage on this check. I'm letting you know. This is the DC of a god. I'm just gonna say DC 24. I don't have the stats on me.
Fuckers, I rolled a fucking 23.
Guidance.
Smack.
You're just like smacking me for guidance.
One hand for lesser restoration, one hand for
Yeah. Other side of head.
Okay,
Bam.
Got them cheeks.
It's a 27 total.
Oh.
Cool. FYI, guidance doesn't help with saving throws.
Oh.
Never mind.
I say this with lots of love there, guys.
Hang on. Can we use a crit? Can we use a crit? Let's do it. Use a crit. Use a crit. Use a crit. Use a crit.
I refuse to tell people about the crits anymore. They just exist there. So yeah, you guys are.
God, they're in the back of the room.
How many do we have?
There are 5 left, or there will be 4 left after this. Cool.
I mean, yeah, I feel like that's a safe number to use a crit for this.
Your question one more time, because it just a few things that
Do
happened.
you remember how did you lose your memories?
Arnea begins to speak. You guys hear a second voice behind Arnea's as it goes on. One a little more otherworldly, and somehow the voice sounds spindly. I don't know. It just does. And you hear and watch as Arnea's, for a moment, the skin for Arnea begins to turn closer to a purple, almost like a drow purple. And it shifts in between those two. We made a deal. Everyone was going to die. Everyone was going to die again. We do what we always do. We give everything so our people are safe. We give everything so our people are safe. We give everything so people are safe. And you repeat that over and over and over and over again for like a minute.
Kelliat shakes her. Stop. Come back.
You take 7 radiant damage from touching her.
Oh, I had my hand on her the whole time.
Oh. You gain a
Radiant
point of
damage?
exhaustion.
Okay, that tracks. I can no longer move again.
It was
will
just
pick you
funny
up
to
in a
me.
second.
That's the only reason.
Playing initiative against.
Can we just take him back to the ship?
Yeah, we're leaving after this, I think.
I think we're done after this. We've already made enemies again. Like, admittedly, Mal, now that I know why you did it, I think he was a little bit of a dick about it. But
I
Arnea,
was trying to do it for him.
as you are dealing with this multitudes of weird things happening at the same time, lots of magic, you're getting a lot of Merkle magic, like, kind of shoved into you in this moment. Like, it's a lot. You're getting, like, 3 different, I think, spells from Malkith's divine capabilities. And in those moments, you are seeing death. You are watching as whatever you uncovered was not a shrine to what the fuck's her name? Lolth. You don't know who the shrine was to, though. And for a moment, you're seeing this shrine that you guys uncovered, that you begin to break open and look at the things were thereof, and immediately felt your entire party attacked on all sides. A darkness closing in that you could not pierce with your sight, with light, with fire, with lightning, with anything. And you felt and watched as your compatriots slowly began to die one by one until it was you, Elaine. Who was the guy that you just met?
Yarrick
were the last three that were alive. And as that begins to happen, you separately feel spiders beginning to crawl up your feet. And that's when your vision comes back. The 1 minute that you are just repeating that phrase over again is that last minute that you can remember.
The last thing, as she comes back, Mal's hand just slides down off her cheek and he face plants on the ground.
Oh no!
Balmor screams like, "Hey, did you kill Malkuth?"
I run over to Malkuth to like check.
What just happened?
You were talking about stuff, and then you kind of went off the deep end and just started repeating the same thing over and over and over again. Are you good?
You said that you had made a deal because everyone was going to die if you didn't. And then you repeated over and over that you would give anything to keep your people safe, and that's what you do. And there wasn't just your voice, there was someone else's voice, and your skin started turning purple.
It was weird and creepy, and are you okay? Do you need anything? Can we get you anything?
I think that I'm fine. My magic is a little fucked, but that's, I think, a different problem.
Your magic is fucked?
What?
To kind of show you guys, Naya, just cast like a cantrip and does like gust into the air.
Well, you have like powers like me.
Roll me a D100.
Wait for it.
I'm gonna look at my list this time.
Hold on. The fuck? My thing did a thing. Hold on, I gotta reroll that because it did not show me what I rolled. Uh, 98.
98.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
Roll me 5d6 real quick.
What?
I'm touching you right now, so I hope I'm not.
You might
getting killed.
Get your hand off of Aranea.
He's not thinking about that right now. She's like in distress, so he's like, I'll take a little bit of a burn. That's fine.
14.
Okay. You are drunk for the next 14 days.
Is there anything I can do to help with that?
What?
Or she just gotta...
Girl,
Wow.
you look a little green. What happened just now?
Aranea, you okay? You said your magic's messed up and now you're swaying.
For now, I'm
You
just
get
gonna.
Kelliat when he fights.
For now, I'm gonna equate it to disadvantage on physical checks. That's what we will equate it to for now. So athletics, sleight of hand, stuff like that. Disadvantage on those. That's what we'll say for now.
When the cops ask you to walk the straight line to
Failed.
Don't do it.
Failed.
Don't do it.
That.
Naya just kind of looks at Phailyn. I don't. Something is wrong.
Are you
know.
okay?
No, something is that is wrong.
Clearly.
Okay. I think we all need to go back to the ship. I think we might be done here. I would love to learn more about Incombe, but I think it's trying to tell us something. I think we should just go.
Yeah.
Strange. Did that happen just because you used your magic?
Yes, I think so.
Oh,
I don't know
Were you
what's
like?
wrong. It's like
I have
There was
something
a
similar to
kid.
that.
I think
You
that
do?
I'm drunk. Maybe.
Yeah, you
Oh.
look it, and you're sounding
Not-
it.
I just
Not
reach my
that. I
hand
don't
over.
get drunk for that.
Lesser restoration. At third level.
Does that help?
At third level?
Yep.
Cool. I'll say it takes 3 days off. You're drunk for 11 days now.
I can do. Can I do cure wounds?
Thank you.
Yeah, let's just
Cure
go
wounds is
back.
not gonna help, Nim. I'm
Damn
sorry.
it.
It only brings back hit points.
It lowers
Damn
it lowers the rising acid in her stomach.
Right. It gets rid of the acid damage that is slowly happening in the esophagus.
Kelliat will pick up Ardan, and then also pick up Malkith and be like, all right, let's get these guys out of here.
I need art of this. I need art of you carrying Aranea and Malkith. This is amazing.
My hand just reaches down and just slaps Kelliat on the ass and casts guidance. You're doing great, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Romance is
I don't know if I
brewing.
want to go drinking with you guys anymore. Leon, just
You know, Leon, with all due respect, this is not the time.
If you want to help,
We just discovered a lot. It's a rough time.
Until for the rest of the day, Arne, your one eye is going to be a shining, visible beacon for everybody.
I have glowing eye.
It's
A
very
single
pretty.
glowing
It's very pretty. It's very nice.
it's like Mike was asking.
Yeah. Also, he's like, to avoid getting vomit down his back, he is holding her sort of like a baby, like a toddler on a hip.
Does someone have an iPad? An
iPad?
What? A what?
My eye is glowing.
I'm gonna cast
I
Lesser
would-
Restoration 3 more times on Aranea.
He doesn't need the spells. It's fine.
It's like he can move.
Sure. 3 more. I'll just say it gets rid of the eye thing for now, and also lowers it by a couple days. You have 9 more drunk days left.
How many more times do I have to cast Lesser Restoration to get rid of the drunk?
Burn every spell slot that you have.
Sometimes, listen, the moral of today's story is that sometimes consequences just have to be endured.
Yeah, you can't just wave your hand and Lester restore them away.
Is it
Yeah,
not,
let's
is
say
it not
Joe, sorry.
recover and then try again? Is that
No, it's sometimes you can't buy the potion and you can't steal the potion and you can't be mean about it to get the potion. And sometimes it's just, you gotta just be drunk for 9 days.
If being mean to a woman got you everything you wanted, I feel like that's a bad lesson for me to be fucking teaching.
Agreed. I agree.
Yeah, sometimes you just
I'm
have to
just
endure the
trying to help out
consequences
Mama
of
Naya.
actions.
I'm just
And you did.
But Lolth is being a bitch and making me drunk.
Oh, honey, that's just her base. That's her baseline. That's her
Like,
baseline. It's
no.
okay.
I feel like
She's
we're
kind
gonna
of-
get. I feel like we're gonna get smote.
Smoted.
No, it's okay. Illustrate things are cool now.
Does
Right?
she?
I'm just gonna pickpocket.
It's like looks up at the sky.
You're
That's
gonna
a really-
pickpocket Kelliat? What?
I'm gonna find a liquor bottle and just.
Yeah, that's fine.
I assume he wouldn't care.
No, sharing is caring.
Oh, welcome, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
Raiders
hi,
the Lost
guys.
Ark?
Your timing
Yep.
could not be better. We.
Thanks for coming on over. We're doing some weird stuff right now.
Great.
I think I'm gonna hang back with Leon, and while the rest of the group is walking, and I just look at Leon and I say, "So is your goal just to stick around for a bit, or you seem to think we're kind of a disaster? So what's in it for you?"
I feel like thinking is not the correct word to use from the things that I've visually seen and multiple witnesses have seen. That I feel like
what?
it's a fact.
He was throwing
actually.
up in a flower pot, Leon.
I think I'm having a great time. I am going on these journeys because I'm going to the libraries to try to learn things. And in addition to also being part of the whole mission thing that, got that this happened
No,
for in the
right.
first
Of
place.
course, I'm not saying this to be accusatory. It's just, as the apparently only one who doesn't get into total shit in this party.
I was vomiting up the entire day yesterday.
I saw.
We all had our bad days. You guys just line yours up real close together. It's impressive, actually. I think it might be so many people each changing out their bad days is what's going on with you guys.
We just a string of
We
bad
haven't
luck.
had any bad days.
Yeah, I've been having a great time.
Yeah, I've had a great time here. I haven't had any bad days yet.
Then both my feet in my mouth.
Good.
That's totally fine.
I just wanted to find out more about Incombe, but I think we've maybe overstayed our welcome.
Well, I think the gods on high would probably let you know that you're probably going to have a 2-month time gap coming up soon that you can just say that you went to Incombe for.
Oh, thanks. Really appreciate that, Vincent.
What's a 2-month time gap? I don't know what that is.
It's like a thigh gap, but it's only for the god of time.
These guys.
The god of time has a thigh gap?
The god of time has a thigh gap?
Yeah.
No, let me hold that.
Calissa doesn't
Probably
have a thigh gap.
let you. What?
Yeah.
What about Calissa?
Kelliat like stops and throws up for real, and then keeps going.
I get
No,
that feeling.
Kelliat, no.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think we're heading back to the ship. I
You
think
guys
it's time
get
for
to
us
the ship.
go.
just
throw it up all over Incombe.
You get to this ship, and not far behind, you see Najir approaching. Like, hey, I was trying to find you guys at the Geyser Gardens, but I couldn't see you. What is going on?
A lot, Najir. A lot. Do you want to come with us? Or are you going to stay here? We're heading back to Mesopotopol. Place.
Yep. Massatopolis.
That wasn't Phailyn. That was Jocelyn. I'm able to fucking talk.
We have to make a stop first before we go back to Massatopolis,
Right.
though.
We have to stop by Plunge and hide Kelliat and Malkith in barrels.
Yeah, I mean, I just need to run in and run out. It's a one-man thing. You don't even have to come with me. It's like 30 seconds.
That's fair.
Sounds good.
I am probably going to stay here. It's interesting being in a place where I'm the same age for a little bit, so I'm going to enjoy it for a couple days. See how
You
it
didn't
goes.
change.
Try the sit eating contest. It's a great time.
Do you have
You
prestidigitation? If you have that, use it. It's
I
you'll
don't have
win.
any spells really.
I'm just
Oh.
Come here.
for the rest of
Come
the
here.
party. I'm gonna go up to Najir and extend a hand because I could just hear Aranea's voice in my head, like, be sure to be friendly and like shake hands and stuff. And I hold out my hand and I say, I wish you the best and everything.
Okay, you do that as also Malkith is like, come here.
Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. I'll just caress his cheek. Good luck to you, and I'll cast guidance from Kelliat's shoulder.
You guys have been a journey. Thank you. Goes back and shakes Phaelyn's hand. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And gives a wave to Kelliat, who has his hands full with 2 big babies. And says,
Yeah, he'll like put out his foot and be like, see you around.
I'll probably come visit. I don't know if I'm staying, but I'll come visit probably. Thank you.
Yeah. You got it. Got it all in the bag.
Nymtheria?
Is Lumina with Najir?
Yeah.
Nim's just gonna go first. Nim's gonna also go up to Najir and say, "You've been through a lot, and I just hope that you can find peace wherever you're going, and remember that also you have family with us."
We're a very dysfunctional one, but we try our best.
Yes, what
he
Phaelyn
tears up and just like sucks it back. Okay.
And Nim produces a little flower and kind of just gives it to you.
What flower should it be, Jocelyn?
Yeah, I don't know which one is like
flower
familial stuff.
You mean going to Google and looking it up?
What?
I don't know. Hang on a goddamn second. Flowers that represent family bonds are azaleas, daisies, orchids, and hydrangeas, just to name a few.
Well, you get all of that. There you go. And it's in like a little. Nim just like created this just for the fucking heck of it in a little sphere, and it's like You know, like those little globy thingies that are like crystallized on the inside and the flower. There you go. To remember us.
Again, Nymtheria, this feels very weird because this magic should come so easily in second nature, like it's nothing normally. Another second level spell slot this time gets like taken out of you to make this thing. And that's just like,
I'm gonna.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go.
Gorgeous.
You're welcome. I'm gonna just go hug Lumina real quick before you go because she's been wonderful.
Yeah.
And I give Lumina like the biggest like hug that I can.
She does like a nuzzle with her entire like wiggling face, so you just get kind of get lift off the ground for a couple seconds for a quick little nuzzle.
And I whisper to Lumina, "Take care of him." Hopefully, I'll see you soon.
Anyways, Najee gives a wave goodbye to the rest of you and up to Gage, who is very confusedly looking over at all of you guys approaching and the various conditions people are in. It says, "You're an awesome client. Good luck. Bye." Just like waves goodbye to Najee. All right. Right, what the fuck's going on here? How are you? You look so skinny, but you're carrying two whole people. And he's wearing armor.
Kelliat's a beast?
I'm like really strong.
Yes.
I have a question for you. By chance, have you seen a little cat around here, just like running around the ship, having a good old time?
Yeah, the one from Acetopolis. Yeah, it was around here somewhere a few hours ago.
Cool. Yeah, we should set off almost immediately so that we can get to the next spot. We have to get back to Acetopolis pretty quick. We have to make one stop. I'm gonna go to the bows of the ship real quick, maybe to go look for the cat.
Okay.
Thanks, bud. And both Ruff and Balmor like put their hoods up and just walk into the ship.
Cool. Are all of you ready to go? Gage kind of just looks at everybody very concernedly at both Aranea and Malkith.
I'll be okay.
We're
I just
fine.
have- Go ahead, Naya.
No, it's fine. We can go.
Get next to her throughout the trip, if you know what I mean.
Okay, and you? Points to Malkith, who looks like he's gonna
I have one question. Who the fuck was that we just said goodbye to? I feel like I've never seen that person before in my life.
That was Nasher.
Who's Nasher? I feel that name doesn't ring a bell at all.
Where have you been?
Cast Lester Restoration on this guy.
Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking.
He's tired. Let him sleep. He'll remember.
Definitely joking. Definitely joking.
Kelliat lays both of them down on like the lounge chairs that we've said exist on the ship deck, and it's just like there, and just slowly covers their eyes with cucumber slices. It's like just chill out, everyone, just be calm. Mama Nea gets a puke bucket just in case.
Are our Fractima twins saying anything to anybody, or just hood up? Enzio Aldatore just heading straight down below deck. Like, what's going on?
Oh yeah, hoods up and then just going straight down. They expect everyone to come on board. So
I assume everyone's on board, right? Because Gage is going to just take off.
Yeah, we're leaving. We're good.
You're just like, all right, Tate, just yells down to his platypus friend to start working the entire goddamn ship. You guys, as you go down to underneath the underneath in the ship, Balmor Ruff, you guys see Kenai there, the big,
our
Kenai. I forgot about our friend
the pet we got and then promptly forgot about.
Yeah.
I feel so
Pangolin.
bad.
Pangolin, thank you. I was like, what the fuck is this creature? Currently just like snuggled up and it's close to a ball, but without being a full ball, and just relaxing. The eyes open up and look at you guys as you come down, and just also release like a little.
Good man. Look, you're good man. We're looking for a little cat. Do you know what do you even know what I'm saying? Tiny animal. Have you seen it? This is like talking to Ruff.
It like points down to the underside where Tate goes to go to his little workstation.
Yeah, immediately they both walk down that way.
Okay. You go down another level, kind of. It's like part of a level. The underside of this ship just has like a little bit of extra room where you find a lot of underside mechanics are that Tate has almost like a running wheel of some sort that he uses that like slowly like makes the ship move in certain directions. Tate is currently working on that, and you see Glare is right above it, where all kind of like a little bit of the heat is going up, and Glare is kind of just sleeping right above all of the little mechanics going on.
Balmor's just gonna tell Ruff to stay at the top of the stairs. And she's like, hey, you stay up here. Just be yourself. And he goes down. And I would like to walk up to Glare and just get really close face to face and rub Glare on their head.
A little purr releases and one eye opens up in that like groggy sort of way where I was like, oh, vision. And looks at you, and just the one eye stays open.
Hey, bud. You sleep okay?
Purr, 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 purr.
That's nice. We need to talk. I'm not sure purring is gonna help you in this case anymore.
There's a yawn.
There's more than one way to skin a cat, but I really would like some answers from you as to... Damn it. I would like to possibly pick Glare up.
Sure. You do that, and the sound effects of the forming of the hairball begin to happen.
That's great. I'm just gonna put it like the head over my shoulder and start walking Glare back up to the top of the ship.
She goes, damn, I thought that would work. What do you want?
Oh, I just want you to come say hi to the rest of the crew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you attacked most of us, so I thought at least it'd be nice for you to say hi to the rest of the ones you didn't get to meet.
I met them all in the most important of ways, I think, but sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's one in particular I think you're going to absolutely love. And, like, I'm going to walk. Good.
Is there a certain one that you think I'm going to love? I'm very curious about this.
Yeah, he's tired right now, but, I mean, I'd like for him to at least be able to assist with something. And I'm just going to walk, hopefully, well, with your okay, walk Glare over to Malkuth.
Claire's not resisting. She's very confident in her abilities. She does not care.
Hey, that's the... Because you told us, right? Right, Balmor, you told us that this... I immediately grabbed one of my short swords.
No, if it comes to that, we can handle it.
She attacked us and basically is the reason that Jesper is dead.
Yes. But they seem very confident in the fact that they could probably kill us all.
Oh.
Why are you still hanging around us?
And what do you
got
want?
what you wanted.
I like cruises.
This isn't a cruise.
Is that cat talking?
Yes,
yep,
Mal.
you are not delusional. That cat is talking.
I look at Mal. Maybe. I don't want to deal with a talking cat.
She's not doing well.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Kelliat just slides the cucumbers back down over Mamanea's eyes. It's like, shh.
It's just one of the cucumbers is just glowing.
I would like to see if there's a way that you can help us. You seem really strong. and you're hanging out with us and you got a free cruise out of it. We have a friend that's kind of exhausted and another one that for some reason is drunk. I'm not sure, and she has a glowing face. Is there a way you can help us by chance?
What would I get out of it?
We'll leave you alone.
Well,
I'll leave you alone.
The well right there was not very.
So I said, I will leave you alone.
Naya kind of like turns to her side, like taking off the cucumbers and just taking a bite. How can we make this work for all of us? What do you want?
I was fine sleeping below deck, and I was leaving you guys alone this time around. You guys don't have anything valuable on you anymore. I already took it.
Why is this cat talking? This is so strange.
I don't know.
Mal, this is. I'm not gonna give away her true identity because you might go a little bit, but she's
that's
a druid.
fine. He can't move, so.
Oh, that's true. Oh well, this is the druid Tabaxi that attacked us. Attacked us. I can't talk. It's okay.
When were y'all attacked by?
Wait, hold on. I don't think we're here.
Oh, that's right. Mal wasn't there for that.
I
We
also
told you about that. We told
Yeah,
both of you about this.
You.
Oh, that's
No,
This
I
thing
have never been
attacked
told
us.
about it. Hey.
Don't shake the cat.
Don't shake
I
the
guess
cat.
This sounds familiar.
To me,
I
I'm
think
just.
we were dealing with stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the cat around a look and just be like, hey, please let me know if you can help. I just want to make sure my friends are okay. I am still mad at you for attacking the person that we were protecting, but I want them to be better
I bat
than
away
they
Mal's
are now.
hand. Stop it.
And we can also give you all the fish that you want because we have a cool trick now that we use to get fish that we want. I don't know if you eat fish.
It's fine.
What do you like? We can get it.
Well,
Why are we catering to this person?
Yeah,
if they
I'm not-
She is
I'm not
literally
catering.
the reason that Jesper is dead.
Yeah.
But she could also be the reason that our friends feel better. We can't help Jesper now.
Phailyn is trying to wipe away tears.
You're
Kelly's
100% right. You're both 100% right, and I agree with you. And in any other circumstance, I probably would have ran out on the water and tried to drown the thing. But instead, this very nice, hopeful cat, please don't look at me like that. I know you could kill me. I just wanted to say something to sound big and bad. Is there a way that you can help our friends? Again, you are more powerful than we are.
I don't want to owe this cat anything.
I'm sure I could take care of both of them. I don't know what any of. Oh, you'll leave me alone? That's fine. I could find a different way back if I really wanted to. Make me an offer.
What do you want? What do you want?
What do you guys have?
Just tell us what you want. This constant question. What do you have?
I got what I wanted.
Do you? Ruff walks over and takes her crown, and then looks over at Malkith and Mamanea and goes and hands the crown over.
No.
Why are we doing that again? It'll be fine. I just need a little bit of rest. I think the same goes for Naya here. Why do we do? Again, this talking cat's really weirding me out. Why are we making deals with talking cats? This seems like I don't know much about making deals with things that we don't know too much about, and I'm really fucking tired. But this seems like something we really don't need to be doing.
I agree with Mal. They just need time to sleep it off. We don't need to owe this Tabaxi druid anything.
Look, I've just been trying to help the group. This is like the third time I've tried. You know what? And he just throws the cat overboard. I'm tired of this. I try to help the group and no one wants me here. And he just walks up. He pouts and like walks up to the top of
Nothing to
the.
do with us not wanting us here. Do not be a drama queen. It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, he just walks up to the crow's nest and Ruff is just like, all right. And puts her crown back on and walks away. I'm not sure what happened to the cat, but
Honestly,
yeah.
it doesn't matter what happened to the cat. Kelliat just watches it go over the edge with a little smile and is like, that's for all of the fucking food that I tried to feed you to get you to love me before I knew that you were a dickhole. Like, get out of here.
Well, we knew you were a humanoid. I want to make it clear to the stream. I want to make it clear this is a humanoid tabaxi druid. I just want to make that clear as a cat lover, okay?
Nim is just like in distraught, like also that like Balmor threw a cat overboard, but it's like, no, it was a druid, tabaxi. They tried to kill us. Like, and she's actively trying to like remind herself.
And I think Phailyn is just still yelling after Balmor, like, why are you making this about you? Why are you making this about your capabilities? Why are you making this about you? And Phailyn is gonna storm off and go downstairs because they're fucking done.
Mal just still doesn't even understand that was like not a cat that can talk. And it's just like that.
Nim gives him
fuck that fucking cat.
Nim gives him the actual 411 of what happened and why this cat was still here.
No, you can explain it. He
still won't get it.
He's just too tired to comprehend it.
Talking cat, tabaxi, same thing. Fought the cat.
That seems like a little bit racist to say that all tabaxis are cats. That seems really wildly inappropriate.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah, what? Phaelyn's not there, but what the fuck, Joe?
And Naya just kind of leans over. Do you put up her like feline? Like, what do we call them? Besides like tabaxi.
We call them glare.
This is all very confusing. I'm just.
You need to go to bed. For a very long time.
Cucumbers back on her eyes.
Then y'all brought up a fucking cat and said, gave me the, Balmor gave me the look like, hey, you should probably fucking kill this cat. And I was ready to do it. And then.
Yeah.
And got slapped away.
The thing is,
I don't know anymore.
Malkin, I think the thing is that cat could wreck all of us without really thinking about it, I think is the problem.
I mean, I feel like I've pretty much killed people in one touch. Multiple times at this point.
Yeah. The thing is, though, that Glare has had plenty of time to, like, figure out what it is that we can do. Because, they were planning to,
You gotta have that can-do attitude, that's fair.
Yeah. And they're probably a fish right now. Because they can just change animal types whenever they fucking want to.
Just like I can do that.
Yeah.
Does that mean...
I mean, I wouldn't recommend going in and checking because I don't want you to get got by fish glare, but...
Does that mean Naya could be glare? Or the...
No, Naya is not glare.
Are we sure?
She's drunk, I'm pretty sure.
Well...
Do I look like a cat?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out this whole situation.
Why don't you take a little nap?
I'm trying, and you don't fucking keep talking to me.
All right.
I'm gonna go. Okay, you go take a nice long nap, and first Nim is gonna go walk over to Phailyn.
Phaelyn's downstairs. They're annoyed that it's just this constant like yes, us telling you not to trust a tabaxi druid means we don't want you around. Yes, thank you, Balmor. Appreciate that extrapolation.
I'm just glad you're not mad at me.
Okay, well, Nim's gonna try and at least like comfort Phailyn in any way that they can in this moment because they understand the frustration.
I think Phailyn just looks at you as you approach, and I think to make this scene now dramatic, because that's what I'm really good at, apparently, chuckle fuckery happens and then Jocelyn cries. But Phaelyn's been crying because I think they did care for Jesper with the limited way they knew him. They cared about what happened, and I think everything kind of hits in this moment. And they've been quietly crying, and as you approach, they kind of just... Hi, Nim. Hi.
You okay? That was quite a lot that just happened. Didn't know what was up.
Phailyn, Google Meets captions. Just turn those on real quick.
Are you kidding me? I'm going to murder things. Okay, now they're on.
Murder?
Murder. I'm not okay.
Do you
Jesper was a good
wanna...
man. And that Tabaxi is the reason he's dead. And now Balmor thinks we don't want him around, which I've never thought. And this party is a disaster.
Party? What's a party?
No, that would be something I think would be common parlance.
No, okay. No, I know. I was just being silly. Nim kind of sits for a moment and thinks about how to respond. So the way I see it is Balmor reacted. You reacted, and because everyone had different reactions, that is why we are here. And, everybody has the right to feel how they feel. And I feel like for Balmor, he just didn't quite know how to... I'm going to go check in on him after I am done checking in with you. But it seemed to me that he just didn't quite know how to put what he was feeling into the right words. That happens sometimes.
I know I shouldn't have gotten mad at him.
But again, that was your reaction.
I'll go apologize to him when I calm down.
Yeah.
Also, how the hell does Mal not remember anything that happens? I'm concerned about him.
I think his exhaustion is just really getting to him. He just needs a long ass nap. It's
Yeah,
okay.
we're not letting that poor man sleep.
Yeah, he needs a nap. He should be the one down here taking a nap next to Kenai. Which, hi, Kenai.
I don't know why he insisted on coming to the gardens. He said something about a promise, and he just needed a rest.
From my experience, sometimes there are two types of people that I know of. People who actually keep their word and keep their promise, which is like, that takes a lot of integrity. And then there are people who just don't know the weight of the promises that they make.
Yeah. I'm going to go apologize to Balmor.
Yeah, and last thing Nim will say is that I think for Jesper, as much as I cared about him too, I think it sounded like already he knew that it was going to be his time.
Yeah. I'm just tired of losing people.
Well, hopefully you'll be around us for a while.
Well, I'm going to walk out after kind of giving Nim a little squeeze in the hand and look at Balmor and go, I'm sorry.
Balmor's going to cast message and whisper, nothing to be sorry for.
And I'm going to go give more cucumbers to Aranea and Mal before going back to Nim and saying, I did the thing, please be proud of me.
I am very proud of you. And I kind of like put both hands on your shoulders and just like give a little tap tap.
I think that with your permission, Phailyn, if we're both sitting, like maybe sitting near the edge of the boat, wondering where the Tabaxi druid is probably swimming somewhere up to no good. With your permission, I probably would rest my head on your shoulder.
If you can reach up there, I'll sit down.
I get a box.
No, we're both sitting down, so I'm like just like a little bit taller than you, so yeah, that's fine.
Like probably resting more on like your upper arm.
I can also just shrink down to your size if you want.
Why would you want to do that? I love how tall you are. It's so cool.
I usually don't really. I forget about that every now and then. It's like, oh yeah, I'm tall.
By the way, are you all right? When you were casting your cantrips, you looked worried.
I'm gonna have to talk to the man upstairs about that. He might know a little something.
Talk to God.
Whoever I believe in, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, sometimes I just, you get exhausted when you cast spells, just like I'm sure you get exhausted shooting all those arrows and getting all those like really those really cool moves that you've been getting so good at.
Oh, thanks. Kelliat, do you want me to try shooting apples off your head again?
You can throw up that cool shield. Oh wait, maybe not, Mel.
Oh
I
right,
totally
we're gonna.
can.
All right.
It's just already stacking apples up.
Where do you get those apples? Did I create those?
I also was wondering that. I was like, a lot of apples keep magically appearing.
Druid craft.
I mean, I could, but then who knows what the man upstairs is gonna do.
Right,
about
you might
that.
burn more spell slots. Oh.
Sure might. Cool. Does anyone have any other conversations they want to have? You guys have 3 days before you get back to Income? Plunge. Before you get to Plunge. So
3 days to Plunge, and then how many days to home?
2.
Okay. I mean, I'm good.
I'm ready to get my bird.
I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm just drunk.
Let no kids sleep.
Yeah, I do want to double check. Is it every long rest you take or every day? Because if it's every long rest, you could just like triple stack long rests.
I think it's every long rest, right, for exhaustion?
Yes, it is every long rest, but I figured sleeping 16 hours was unrealistic.
Nah. I mean, like...
As someone who has slept 16
have a
hours
coma.
before.
I slip into a coma for a day and a half, and that'll be good.
Malkith is dead to the world for a solid 48 hours.
Good night, Mal. See ya in, I don't know, 3 days, I guess.
Mal, you wake up with like 3 new potpourri bags next to you.
A mustache has been tattooed onto my face.
It's because yeah, you still have all of the markings,
Right.
and you just have.
Kelliat, did you
No
draw
idea.
more? Did you draw more on Malkith's mask?
Yeah, I mean, like there is like an actual like I don't know if he made it out of like little bits of like strips of fabric or whatever, but there's like a little Italian mustache like just taped to the front of his mask. If Malcolm goes back to bed, he's gonna continue to draw.
Yeah, by the way, the potpourri that is left by your bed is aptly enough poppies.
Go the fuck to sleep.
As in go to fuck to fucking sleep, not over to fuck yourself.
Puppies.
It means you're gay.
Besides some extra sleeping
Obviously.
for at least a couple characters, probably. What other things would people like to do on their way back to Plunge? Because then we will allow someone to pick up something special.
Yeah, I mean, Kelliat's just getting ready for when Plunge gets to be like in eyesight, so he could drag Malkith's body down to the. Well, by then you'll be okay, right?
That's if I sleep 16 hours, 2 days, then yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I think
No one can
also
survive.
Phaelyn's going to check in on Kenai because we don't know if we're going to drop him off on the way. I don't think the idea
Yeah.
was that we were going to keep him forever.
He
so I
didn't
think
want us
maybe
to.
yeah, so I think we're, with Nim's help, if you're okay with that, Jay, we'd probably try to communicate where Kenai would like to be dropped off and go home.
Yeah.
When you guys, I won't make it like you guys have the spells to make enough communication, so we'll just hand wave that. It does cost extra again for Nymtheria. It's keeps happening for a bit now, but we're gonna hand wave those few days anyways. When you ask Kenai about going out, Kenai gets up and just walks to the back of the ship and then curls back up again.
I guess he
Buddy?
wants to stay with us. You can stay if you want. Just wanted to make sure you felt like you had a choice. With permission, we'll give Scritchies.
We'll both give Scritchies.
Scritchies.
You guys rub your fingers against metal.
It's wonderful, I'm sure.
Yeah, great
There's probably like some warmth radiating off of him because
Sure. Some warmth. Cool. You guys are, after a few days, we can say you guys do a little extra fishing. You guys are able to relax for a bit. Our drunken person gets less drunk. Our exhausted person gets less exhausted.
But on one of those days, like when I'm a little bit more recovered, I'm going to try some stuff. If that's okay.
Do some stuff.
So first thing I'm gonna do, I want to make sure I got this spell right. Everyone's. First thing I'm gonna try and do is remove curse from Mamanea.
What are we aiming at? If there's a specific thing,
I'm trying to remove the eye issue. Whatever the curse that is blocking her memories. If I'm assuming it's a curse, so I'm going to try removing the curse on their mind that's blocking their memory.
Ooh.
Roll me 2d4.
6.
Cool.
3 and 3, if that matters.
Let me go check a thing. I will say you reduce the number of days that she will be drunk. So that is one
Okay.
thing. That happens, and I will check one other thing. I have a lot of things, so give me a sec, guys. Arnea, the memory that you saw, which was like a fading dream when you were in that moment, comes back and is now a solidified memory for you. So you have that knowledge from here on out of that last minute, or at least that last minute that you remember that you said where we were watching people die in the darkness around you. That is a memory that you will now hold on to and keep. It will not get erased again.
Oof.
Okay. And after that, I'm going to cast Augury.
Oh, this thing. Yep, give me a sec.
I have that. I have that spell too.
What are we trying to do here?
I'm casting it with Aranea in mind.
Okay.
Trying to find a path to either what caused this or a way to cure it.
Got you. So Augury's weird where it's like, hey, I have this course of action I plan on doing. Tell me if it's going to be good, bad, or in between, or nothing. So, what is this first time you're trying to cast this related to thinking about Aranea? What's the course of action you're trying to take? You're thinking about taking that you want to augur? Like, what is the next step you're thinking of trying to see if it works?
I want to know, do I have the power? I'm trying to like focus on if I have the power myself to cure this issue.
Got you. Early stage divinations are so boring. Roll me an insight check. Or religion check, either one.
$24.
Cool. You go and cast. You guys are looking great over there.
Lunatics.
Go to cast Augur. and try to focus on, do you have the power to solve this problem? You see in a vision, what do you use for casting for this? Is it stones, gems, runes? Like what's Malkuth's version of casting with this? Is it just like a crystal ball that you make out of molten something? Like what is?
They would be either finger bones or bits of like spinal column that he would have gotten from back in the day that are blackened with soot and then carved with runes on all of them.
Gotcha. You go to roll these runes, and when they collide and land, they land in a very weird shape that doesn't make sense for the runes. Like these runes, like these shapes on the runes don't exist. So when they all fall nearly together into a pile, you see this shape of, it's very almost like egg shaped. It's very round, and it has cross hatches along it, like it is covered and surrounded in spider webs. And you see this basically object represented in your runes, and it feels like there is a missing physical portion that is needed, that you can't, like that you wouldn't be able to solve without there being a physical item related to it. And when you have this thought of, do I have the power to do this? There is a deep voice way in the back of your head, not of some otherworldly being, not of Phailyn, but of another person from your cult, one of the people in charge. And you hear the voice say, "This power is not your own. You'll never have the power to do it."
Okay. All right. I'll pick up my bones and move on.
When you pick them up, all of the lines that were randomly there before don't collide anymore. They're just different pieces.
Right. Gotcha.
All right. You guys arrive at Plunge. You're there. I'm just going to assume we get you guys there.
Yeah, I think unless anyone says it, I think we're just letting Balmor head onto shore because the rest of us are just going to stay on board.
Yep. Balmor's just gonna.
Would you give them the law?
Yeah, as soon as it docks, Balmor's just gonna give a thumbs up to Ruff and then run off the top and make a dash to the forge. I think it was at.
Yep. I forget the name of the specific forge person, but I actually think I wrote it down. Yeah. Tamach. Okay. Yeah. You head back over and you find the kobold that you worked with before called Tamach, who seems to be working on a different project right now, just because that's, how that works when you're waiting for people to come back with commissions, and is just currently just like filing away at something small and delicate. What's your way of interrupting?
I just walk up and place a hand on the table, like kind of to the right of him. Hey, don't mean to interrupt. I just looking to pick up an order.
Oh, yes, you. Okay, so we actually have a bit of a hang up with your project. We are down a lot of casters right now, so we can finish this. We just need the correct casters for it, because we don't have enough people. I'm not specifically magically inclined, and we're really short on people here. I was hoping to hire out the help as part of the payment, but I couldn't find anybody to actually hire out for this in time. So if I need to find a divine caster, a primal caster, and an arcane caster of some sort.
I
don't
think
know
I
what
have
for
that.
Those three would be.
I think I have that. I guess I could just pay for it here. And does the spell has to happen here, or is there a way I could just take it and do it?
You could do it somewhere else if you want. I can try to write down some instruction. I mean, it's fairly delicate, but if you are in a rush, I could just give you the information to try to finish it off.
Yeah, they're on the ship. They're ready to go. They're kind of tired, so
Gotcha.
they wouldn't be able to. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Because I couldn't hire anybody, I'll take off some of the pricing for it. Just give me a bit to write down some of the instructions. But you have one of each. You're sure?
We got a druid.
That's primal. Yeah.
Warlock.
It's a little weird there, but yeah, it should fit one of those boxes.
A cleric?
Cleric is divine, so that could work.
2 of the 3, and then I mean I do a little bit of magic myself, but
is it like knowledge based? Like, I mean, it seems like
I'm an artificer.
That's arcane. Okay, you have all 3. All right.
Okay.
Give me a second to put the rest of the schematics together, and I will pack everything together for you. It's all. Give me 2 seconds, and goes over and like clambers up onto a shelf and just starts like throwing things into a box for you. And I don't remember how much you owed. I think you originally owed 20 gold, and now it should be down to like 10.
Okay. I mean that's it. Look,
This is
I
me
was going off
memory.
of.
I don't know. So I don't remember. What we
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't give an actual. You just kind of kept it vague as you're gonna need all you have.
Cool.
You didn't give me like an actual amount.
Then whatever you have minus 20 gold. How about that?
Cool. So it's 43 gold.
Cool.
Is minus. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. We'll have that exchanged. You get some schematics. You get the parts. And gives you 3 very thin-looking gloves. And it's like, now these gloves are something for them to channel their energies into. They will dissipate. They will disappear when it's happening, but it's just a conduit for part of the whole thing. So have whoever's doing it wear these. Each of them should wear one and be able to help you out with the process. And then shoves a box at you.
All right. I'm just going to pick that up, and you said just 3. I'm going to call it. Do you have a name for them? If not, I'm going to call them fauna gloves.
Conduit gloves, fauna gloves, anything works. They will literally, they are a thing that will just disperse once you make the fauna forged.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and grab conduit gloves. Yep. Well, thank you. This is going to be my first time doing this, so I'm super excited about finally creating my first.
Good luck. Hope it's fun. It's long. It's a long process, especially the first one, but you got this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bolt, but thank you for everything. And he's just going to turn around and, well, I mean, might as well just slide over 10 more gold to you and then say, just for everything. Again, it's my first time. I'm super excited. And then just like take off running and get outside.
No, where are the casters? Where are all the casters?
About the casters.
Where are the casters gone?
He said all the casters were gone. What happened to them? Where did they go?
The ones that he would hire out. Like he's not like going to random people. He like literally would have people that he would commission for stuff like this.
Why are they gone?
Where did
Why
they
can't
go?
you find anybody?
Y'all want to go investigate? Go ahead.
No.
Maybe
We're
for
just in
plot
the chat.
convenience, guys. Maybe plot convenience. How about
We're
that?
spiraling in the chat, being like, "Why are they gone?"
Maybe they just busy.
There was a conference. None of you guys were invited.
You've
God
made
damn
us
it.
paranoid, Vinny. You've made us paranoid.
Wow, really?
Every
You guys
cat
paranoid?
Every cat we meet now.
Oh, I missed it. My
Nim
bad.
turns into a
No,
cat.
you're
What about now?
It's fine. It's just like we're clutching at breadcrumbs. Like, is this a thing? Is this something? What is this?
I mean, Lark, you should be used to this already.
I know. And ooh.
Anyways, Balmor, you make a quick trip in, quick trip out. I assume you guys aren't sticking here super long. You guys could sit in port if you want. You can keep going. But Balmor, yeah, you come with a box full of basically trinkets and parts. But yeah.
Nick, I need help. I'm gonna need help from. Wait, Mal, are you good to do anything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling a lot better now at this point.
Okay, and Nim, do you mind helping bring something to life? I thought you definitely would enjoy that.
What exactly am I bringing to life?
And is the bird put together, like, or do I have to assemble?
Yeah. No, the bird like itself like has the parts all assembled because that's kind of what you paid the person for. It's the actual inputting of the energy to bring it to life. That's the annoying part.
Phailyn is like
I'm just gonna pick the bird up.
Phailyn is sitting with their legs like dangling over one of the higher levels, going, "Whoa, Balmor, that looks cool."
Wait. So when you mean like energy and like bringing stuff back to life, the shade force? Am I remembering that correctly? That, yeah, Gage taught me how to do that. So can I do that?
I don't know if you need to, but probably. Yeah, I mean these gauntlets. He's gonna pull one out. These gauntlets are just gonna put on the glove, and then I don't know. Maybe with our powers combined, we'll be able to bring it to life.
Make it happen, Kevin.
Let's do it. Yeah, I wanna do actually use some shade force because I just had been helping him with Kenine. That was about it. So
Weirdly enough, I also we can do that. Let's do this. And I'm just gonna toss the gloves to those two and put the bird down.
Like a 12 gauge, or like.
Damn it, Vinny.
No, I just got this thing. Wait, if it gets any bigger, yes. But like for right now,
if it gets bigger, I'll shoot it. What the hell?
Yes,
we're not. No.
The profit. Look, but no.
You're creating the avatar of your own doom. Okay.
I hope not.
This is so Shakespearean.
It's so small though.
Hubris.
But yeah, I'm not sure how to do this. I'm just gonna put the glove on and just be like.
There's written instructions for how to do it.
Okay.
You are able to be one of the people who's casting energy into it, so you can be the arcane person if you wish to be. Because I mean you have artificing skills, so that works. And yeah, I mean you have a couple primal options, you have a couple divine options. So if you want Malkith and Nymtheria to help, those are pretty solid choices. They know their magics pretty well. And the process is an 8-hour one, so it takes a very long time of you guys. It only costs the first level spell in the end, but it takes a long time for you guys to be funneling energies in a very particular manner that the schematics describe. And like Balmor, you like with one hand putting in energy are using your free hand, or maybe even having Ruff or somebody help to like do some small detail work while this is going on. It does take a lot of focus and attention, but I would love to see I'd love to hear Balmor's description, and then what kind of energies you guys who are contributing are putting in, and what if Balmor's okay with any extra flair that maybe the bird might have because of you guys. But I'll leave that to Balmor whether or not that happens.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, if you guys are putting in energy, also, it's not going to be just me, you know. So your energy's intertwined. But I think Balmor is like he has his hand out. And he's like looking at the bird, and you've never seen like his eyes are huge and they're watering because he's just super excited about this. And he's like on the verge of tears of finally being able to bring something to life. And the energy flowing from his hand is this very deep purple that just kind of pours down in a mist over the bird and just kind of like envelops it and just constantly just going in circles around it. As it's happening, it's kind of you're letting me describe it, so I'm just gonna go full of force in. It's pulsing through it, and like veins are coming out. I'm not sure. I'll gotta let you guys talk about like colors and things that you want also, because it's gonna be put into the description of the bird, hopefully. Either one of you. I don't.
I can.
Yeah,
Me?
you go first, Nim.
Okay. So you see Nim's energy very much like everything feels very elemental to this magic that they are putting into this bird. They are trying to put in all, like when they are channeling this energy, it is just like all the forces of good, all of like the good magic and energy that comes from nature. And the coloring is very much like if you've ever seen the Northern Lights, like the Aurora Borealis, like that is what the ever-changing colors are, and you see that being put into this bird, and it's just very shimmery and constantly changes from pink to green, back to blue and purple, and just all the colors.
Okay, so when Malkith is focusing on and putting in his portion of it, you see the talons grow a bit and begin to glow with that similar fiery red that courses through him. And the edges of the wings, just the very forefront, takes on a very similar appearance in its form and shape to the ends of Malkith's scythe. And they also have a bit of that fiery glow.
Okay. That's okay. So it just became way more badass than I was going to describe it. So
You're welcome.
Yeah, you two did a great job. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully that's the wings will take the shape or the color of Nim and her magic. The talents, obviously, for committing murder. And the eyes will take the color of that deep purple that was coming out of Balmor.
As this is going on, Arnea, you're a little drunk, but Arnea, Phailyn, and Kelliat, and maybe Ruff. I don't know 100% what Ruff's doing. I'd be curious to know that as well. What are you guys as like, not maybe participants, but like witnesses to something? I don't think any of you guys have ever been near Fauna Forge being created before, so this is a first time experience. What are you guys? You watch like Gage. Gage does not pay full attention. Gage is like, yeah, I've done this, seen it, it's cool. Did it with Tate, it's fine. And just is like fine with just like moving the ship along. But Leon is also fascinated by this because this is his first time he's seeing it too. So, what's the rest of the experience for you guys who are watching as three of your friends are like creating a life, kind of, and also a really cool shaped form?
I think Phaelyn's focus is, because it's such a long process, the focus is on making sure all three of them are hydrated, fed, and taken care of.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of like occasionally coming with a cool cloth to put on the back of Malkith's neck as the fire energy fills the bird. Giving Nea a bit of like a rub on the shoulders because Nea's so tall and I'm sure all the energy just scrunches up. Going to Balmor and making sure he's drinking water and speaking encouraging words. I think especially since Phaelyn still feels bad about how they reacted a few days before. And the one thing that Phaelyn says that sticks out to you, Balmor, is Phaelyn says, I don't think I could have pictured anyone else doing this except for you.
Do you think?
No, you. Mine's logistical stuff. Be in your role play. Sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. Yeah, he's just going to turn his head, and as the first time you seeing it, he's crying, and he just looks down at the bird, like this is all I've ever wanted to do, was to save people and to bring life to this world, and hopefully this bird can continue saving people.
Proud of you.
Thank you. And again, You have nothing to be sorry for.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Everything.
worry about it for like 3 days. If I were a paladin, I'm sure I'd have aura of anxiety.
Leon laughs from 20 feet away.
He gets it. But yeah, very much that's like Phaelyn's almost making a consistent circle, almost as if the pacing of their feet quick and silent because of their Gloomstalker. It's almost like they fade into the background and the whipping wind and the salty smell of the ship. Just a presence of, oh, here's some water. Oh, here's a cold cloth. Oh, here's a pat on the back. Oh, here's a reassuring word. And Phaelyn almost becomes equivalent to the ocean breeze on a starry night, just surrounding them again and again and again.
First, Malkith's quick question, and then it will go to the other guys.
If I were to spend more time and focus spells into this creature, could I give it some spells, whether it be cantrips or higher level spells, to have?
I can promise that I will allow things to exist as a loaded gun for future fun stuff, but I will not. There are specific abilities that Balmor has to spend like resources on to get stuff like that.
Okay.
But if you were like, hey, I'm gonna put like a 3rd level fireball in it, I'd be like, I'll make something cool happen at one point way down the line later, but it's not going to be a thing that Balmor can choose to activate. It's just gonna be a built-in exploding device for it later or something.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Plus, he also gets to make bigger and cooler ones later, so don't worry, you can add shit to the other ones.
All right.
Kelliat and Arnea, as you see this going on, what are you doing if you're helping? What are you doing if you're just watching and curious, or if you're ignoring the whole thing? I mean, that's also fine too.
I'm like genuinely. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go first.
Go ahead, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Kelliat is definitely looming. And in like kind of a helpful way, but mostly just like kind of staring dumbstruck at this because he's never seen this before ever. And so he's just kind of like watching and asking like the occasional question, but just sort of just awestruck at the sight of it. That's it basically.
Nea.
I think that Nea would definitely be watching because this, like, obviously magic-wise, this is extremely interesting, and I don't think this is something that she's seen before. I don't know if there's anything, like, magically that she would be able to contribute right now.
If it makes you feel any better, Phaelyn wasn't magical. It was just, do you need some snacks?
Yeah. All of the minimum requirements for the thing to exist have been met. Other stuff is just flavor.
Where it's like Salt Bay, just little.
I think it's really funny the idea that Phaelyn reaches up to like do shoulder rubs and does have to go to Arana and be like, "Can you bring me a box? I can't reach."
I can also shrink down to your size.
Nope, you're good. You're good.
Focus.
I think I have an idea, and Tech, let me know if you're okay with this. Could Nea, like, paint or etch something onto the bird with the prismatic ink?
Ooh.
What is it? It's my bird. I don't want it to be like property of Nea.
No,
It just says Nea was here.
Just a drawing of kisses,
Was spelled with a Z.
Yeah, just like little shitty kids drawings.
It is going to grow and then eat me for letting you do that shit.
No, I think probably just like flourishes, like little flame, like nothing like overly dramatic, just like little flames and stuff, because like the ink will like is color shifting because it's the expensive prismatic rainbowy ink. But just like little flourishes of stuff, and like flames and like maybe like a flower or two.
Do you want to sign my cast?
So we're getting the bird hot rod flames.
Tattoo.
That's what I'm hearing.
We are Lisa Franking this bird.
If
Lisa Frank hot rod flames.
Hell yeah.
If it's okay, I would, since we have the 3 of us already adding something to it, do the 3 of you want to use the prismatic ink and do the same thing?
Yeah, if you'll allow it, I think Phaelyn would just be predictable and paint a little star.
Do you want all of us to draw something?
Oh no! Well, it was more to the people that had nothing to do with the bird, so they're not just
Oh,
going,
okay,
"That's nice."
Yeah. Yeah, you guys,
That
you
way-
guys, all the time.
That way, it's a team effort. Everybody came together and did something.
See, I feel like Kelliat might draw a mustache on the.
Kelliat, don't be a dick.
He's got more
Hey,
class than that.
it's not Malk, so it's not gonna.
Okay.
It's fine.
Wait, have I
Malkith,
had
you have
a
stuff on
mustache?
your face.
Have I had that this whole time? No one said
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
You
You want me to?
fucking
You want me to?
bastards.
Do you want me to take it off after we're done with
Please,
the
I would
bird?
really appreciate that. I feel foolish with this.
I thought
You
that
look great,
looks
babe.
very nice.
I drew a couple flowers.
Man, when you say it like that, I want to leave it now, but still, I feel like I shouldn't have flowers on my face.
I had
They
no.
do look like badass tattoo. If you'd like, I can tattoo over the flowers in exact.
Shouldn't you be concentrating on the Fauna Forged?
Yeah, wait, hang on.
into it.
Just kidding.
Okay, so yeah, if anybody wants to draw something that would resemble you towards the group on the bird, please do so.
I think Kelliat would draw like the only thing my brain can come up with is like swirl like along like one of like the primary feathers. Just like some like swirly, like almost like wind-like designs, embellishments. That almost would kind of look like they're like something that almost would look like it was like etched in and like after the fact, but it's just drawn on with ink. And it'd be like, yeah, you're gonna go so fast, little dude.
When you add wind and fire to things, they go faster.
Yeah,
it's
duh.
it's just science.
Have you not seen if you put fire decals on a car?
Exactly.
Obviously, the car goes faster.
It's just plain science.
As everything kind of gets slowly absorbed into this Fauna Forged, the extra effects added in by the three different casters, all of the ink stuff absorbs in, not sitting on top, but actually melds into the metal a little bit and becomes kind of holographic. So in a lot of angles you don't see it, but on the few angles that you do, like you see that shimmer and like that like oily rainbow for a few moments. So it's not there all the time, every time from every angle, but it's a treat to see it instead of just being there all the time.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
And
yes.
Any final things from you, Balmor, as this thing gets created? Does Ruff add anything, or is this really just kind of Balmor's own thing?
This is Balmor's own thing. Ruff is in the crow's nest, looking down and just smiling. I'm just kind of happy that he's doing something on his own. And Balmor and then they share like a mind at one point where he can hear in his head, "I'm proud of you, big bro." And he just smiles and keeps going. Other than that, I'm just excited for it to hop up and we can peck at each other.
Your wish comes true not too long after the 8-hour mark. After the 8-hour mark, there's kind of almost like not an implosion, but an inhale. You guys feel like that mist or surrounding energy that happens. You feel it like a breathe inwards. I'll go in for a moment before there's just not even like a boom, but like just an exhale right afterwards where you see the thing start to move for the first time. It does churn into, or the normal ones that you find start as cubes, and then you can choose the shape. But this one we kind of already chose the shape before we had it in the cube form. But it immediately starts waking up and starts moving around. And unless I decide that there's a reason that I need to control it for a narrative purpose or do anything with it, Balmor, it's under your control. This is your familiar. This is your Fauna Forged.
The very first thing I want this thing to do is to just look. He looks at me, and I go, I can't fly outright, but you can. And just looks up at the sky, and he just takes off flying around the ship.
As your little friend, did you choose a name yet, or were we waiting until next session for a name, if there is a name?
Next session.
Cool. As this Fauna Forge familiar little mini goes flying around the ship, and you guys continue after plunge on your way back home to Mesetopolis, I think we will end it there for the evening. Seems like a good spot.
Where are we picking up next session? Getting back to the main town?
We'll hop there. We will hop there. We will not pick up directly there.
Okay, because this shit I want to do.
Yeah, don't worry. We have probably 2 more days on the ship, so
okay, cool.
There will be time for things to happen.
Touch nay as I.
Ask permission first. All right, guys.
Consent is important.
I want to just grab the eye.
Glowy eye.
Full force, just full grab the eye.
Glowy eye, glowy eye.
All right,
give me your eye.
Awesome session. We did a lot of weird stuff, but we started heading home. Thank you all for coming to this wonderful evening. Tomorrow we will be having Earth Arc, where they're going to do something with a bunch of undead spirits. We don't really know yet. It's going to be weird. And I think, is this the week for the game? I've lost track. Is this absurd?
For Candela?
Candela, thank you.
Yes, this
is
Thursday.
This Thursday, thank you. Yeah, so we have a few games this week, and we will have a new schedule coming out soon for November, because November is on our heels. And then we have a bunch of VODs releasing. We have the podcast releasing. We should be having the book officially releasing as soon as I can finish arguing with some people. But we have all these fun things happening. We also are arranging for some of us to go to Aresia. So if you in the chat aren't thinking about going yet, think about going now, because you'll probably see, I think there's like 8 of us at least so far. It's slowly growing. I'm very excited.
I'm literally just
about
going to
it.
get my ticket.
But yeah, if there's anything any of you want to check out or call out this eve, I'm going to go find us someone to raid out to as you do your spiels.
Yeah, just like Vinny said, I'm running Break a Leg, a Candela Obscura one-shot on the 24th. Jay's in it. Doing more Good Society players in November, and then hopefully taking a break, because I know half of the group in Records of the Realms is going to kick my ass if I don't. So doing my best and failing so far on taking a break.
I will come fly over there and kick your butt.
Oh no! Whatever will I do? I guess I'm gonna have to not take a break so Jay comes over. And I am going to Aresia officially, so hopefully I'll see you there.
Yay.
Okay. Tomorrow, New Age Geeks, we're doing Forging Fates, the sober D&D game in Tal'Dorei, the Critical Role world. Tuesday, we're doing Forgotten Symphony with Tech. It's a Call of Cthulhu game. It's running for 2 episodes. Production value is going to be a little bit higher than what you normally see. Everyone's going to be in costumes. Heavy roleplay game. Looking forward to that. Thursday, I'm interviewing AJ Winters from Castleton, diving into what it's like to run an over 100 player game. And then the 26th, I'm just doing a 24-hour stream to help us raise money for New Age Geeks to go to PAX. That's all I got.
And then I think the only thing for me, Saturday, 12 p.m. CST, we've got my spooky heist game going on. It's a variation of Honey Heist, and Tech will also be in that with a couple other players that I know. I think, Tech, you're playing a Honey Badger?
Yes, I am It's Brittany bitch Honey Badger.
Yep.
Amazing.
I
love everything about this.
What time Saturday?
It's 12 p.m. CST.
12 p.m. CST. Ooh.
If someone is doing a table, I am either close to being at it, should have been at it, or I'm at it. I'm joining everything I can if I have the time.
We're gonna be adorable bears.
Adorable.
Adorable
unbearable, actually.
Right?
Cool.
I'm only here for the bare necessities.
The simple bare necessities.
I cannot bear
Lark
it.
and Jay, anything from you guys?
No.
All right, then we are going to toss it over to Marquee Gaming. They are playing some fun stuff right now. I just see Girls Night Out is part of the title, so I'm very curious about what's going on there. So we're going to toss it out to them. Thank you guys for wandering with us, and we will wander with you next time. See you next time.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.